Well, let me go to YouTube. Okay, hi guys. I'm just trying to get on YouTube here so I can see your chat. Lips, on my lips. I have grape juice on my lips. We had sparkling grape, this stuff, and it's on my lips. It's great. So let me just go over here.
I think it is.
Okay.
Coca's
All
fine.
right. So, okay. Let me see what's going on here. What's this? Why is that in the way? Hi, Kevin Leonard. Hi. Oh, I'm in top chat. I better get in live chat. Better get in live chat. Hi. Let's see. Margot, Debbie D, Captain Lee fans, Sean Sneed, Kevin Leonard, Earthbound Spirit, Christy Love. Please excuse me not tagging. It's different. Oh, I hate it. I can't do it on my phone either. Christy Love. Oh, let's see. So what did Sean Sneed? What did we do today? We watched a lot of Hoarders on a marathon. I was in the massage chair recovering from yesterday. And then I went into the napkin room and tried to organize it a little more. And I did do a lot. I got it even more streamlined, but there's still so much more to do in the whole craft room in general, but we'll get there. Jimmy's trying to put up a shelf now that I have for my little miniatures that I'm going to put on it, and so that we're getting that done. Hi, Sean Sneed, Diane got you, Captain Lee fan, Margot, Chris Ree, who am I forgetting? Sean, Liza Ward, Flower Girl Phillips. Let me see here. Oh. Hold on, all right, good. Okay. All right, so yesterday, was it yesterday? No, it wasn't yesterday. It was the day before. Canadian girl, hi. Canada, Canadian girl, welcome. Welcome. So I read a police report, and I read a police report, and I was told that it wasn't real, and that I was just making it up as I went along. So today I had a little fun with a little Sharpie. Take down all your... I know, right? Schlep it all down. I know, Susan DeFio. Don't you just wish, like, you could just walk into, like, a model house where everything... It's all the personal effects are taken down. Everything. Everything. And then you can just go in and decorate for Christmas just like that. Wouldn't that be so much fun? Right? To just go in just like that. Nothing out. Nothing. Like every piece of furniture has nothing on it. Every table has nothing on it. The mantle has nothing on it. The hearth has nothing on it. The doors have nothing on them. And you have all the wreath hangers and everything you need. And somebody brings up all of your Christmas stuff. And you just put it all up. And then someone takes all the empty boxes and totes away for you, right? That would be really nice. And then they're playing Christmas music and someone's making hot chocolate and cookies in your kitchen. That would be funny. But anyway, so I want to just show that this police report that I was reading from yesterday was legit. So what I did was I popped it into my Word over here. And I'm going to pop it onto a slide one by one so I can read this to you. I think everything's redacted. Now, before that, let me read to you something, and you tell me what's wrong with this, okay? This again, when you're tagged every day by this channel, every single day by this channel, it's a little harassing, isn't it? It's a little bit of targeted harassment. It's a lot of targeted harassment. Okay. Let me just go over here. I just want to read something to you and you tell me where. All right. What is that about? Oh, we're not fabric. Okay. I just thought something said. Never mind. Oh my gosh, never mind. Okay, so this was a post that I was tagged in, okay? Mommy Rambling blog. I mean, how incredibly dumb are you? I'm not dumb. You are nothing but a dirty doxer who has literally managed to become the most hated person on YouTube. Well, I'm not the most hated person on YouTube, and I'm not a dirty doxer, so you're not making any sense. You done effed up yet again. Good job, stupid. See, the fact that you have to call me stupid and all of that stuff shows that you don't have facts. If you had facts, you wouldn't be so angry, so triggered. The fact that you're getting so triggered and so angry is because you don't have facts. You're so triggered. Okay, so you done effed up again, yet good job, stupid. First, you viciously threaten. Where's that? To release the alleged police report, yet you still haven't managed to obtain. It's not a threat. I'm named in that report. That's my report that was sent to me by the Billerica Police Department. So I can share it all I want. I'm a party in that. And yet you still have not managed to obtain the one proving the alleged SWAT you called on yourself. No, I didn't call it on myself. See? That's defamation. Boy, you couldn't be more self-incriminating. And now this? No, I think you're showing that you don't know any of the facts. And that's what. Boy, between this and the clip where you claim to have contacted by my ex's, no, I wasn't contacted by your ex's attorney. That's not what I said. When my other attorney canceled on me in the 11th hour and I had to call around for another one, and I called around right in the area of the court we were going to, I spoke to a lovely woman who was an attorney at a firm. And she said she was open for that date, okay? I was technically her client because I was in the process of sending her the retainer. She was taking over, okay? And as we were rushing to get the paperwork done, when I gave your last name is when she said that she couldn't take my case. So, you know what? You don't know what you're talking about. I was hiring her, not knowing anything about you. Then, when she's getting the paperwork filled out, and I give her your last name, she says, wait a minute. And she apologized profusely because she knew, okay, that I was running in the 11th hour, trying to get new counsel. So what you say there that your ex's attorney contacted me is not true at all. your ex's attorney spoke to me because I was hiring your ex's attorney, not knowing it was your ex's attorney. When she had to tell me about a conflict of interest, that's what she told me. And you want to say she didn't volunteer the little tidbit she did at the end? She most certainly did. Believe it or not, I really don't care. Okay? She told me good luck with that because you have wreaked havoc on people's lives. That's what she told me as we hung up the phone. Believe it or not, I don't care. Okay? Let's see. Where you accuse her of telling you how much, I don't accuse her. She said it as we were hanging up the phone. She wished me good luck. Okay? Yes. How much havoc I wreak on my children and my ex. She just said how much havoc you've wreaked in people's lives. Yes, she did. You put your children and your ex there. And how I've ruined their lives, and how she'd love to take her down, but can't because it's a conflict of interest. That's not at all what she said. So you writing something doesn't make it true. I mean, really. Yeah, I mean, really, too, because that's totally not what happened. I just told you the real story. Believe it or not, I don't care. Ha, 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 ha. And now this, you clearly forgot how you repeatedly threatened that if I don't stop exercising my right to free speech, you were going to publicly release the police report. No, I didn't. Sorry. Again, doxing me like the dirty doxer you are. And then what do? Dox me right there? You think, how would you even have a chance in court? She puts my town. She puts another town. Guess it doesn't matter, right? See you in court, stupid. Ha, 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 ha. Enjoy the ride to Boston. And she calls me a profane name. And don't forget your vault of evidence you don't have. What are you taking me to court for? Go for it. What are you taking me to court for? This is typical behavior when one gets to be exposed. You're not exposing me. You're just doing lies. You're just showing lies. Everybody, you fell out with Natasha last week, right? Her own people have all admitted they don't believe a word you're saying. You got attacked today. You get attacked in any channel you go to. Where's the stuff they bought from you that you were supposed to send to them? They all don't believe you, Boston. They're just there because they hate bonded with their hate of me. They don't like you. Okay. This is typical behavior when one gets to be exposed, yeah, right? And yet you have no idea what's about to come. So that's a threat. So now you've threatened me, right? And you want to take me to court and you've threatened me? Not too smart. Stay tuned. Now comes what I have been saving. Oh, what have you been saving? So there's the threat from BBT. And then she really shows she doesn't know what she's talking about. She puts this thing about extortion. And it's everything she's done in that post. And, are you kidding me? Okay. So, let's pull up that police report, shall we? The one I don't have, the one I made up. Okay. The one I made up. Let me just see which one. Is this the first one? Nope. This is the first page. Page one. Okay. I want to pull this. Out of here. Let me pull this out of here. Share it. Attach a copy. I don't want to open. Okay, hold on a minute. I want to just pop it on pop it on. See it if I share my screen, unless it's there, you don't see it. And so let me, how can we do this? Oh, I know how we can do this. Hold on a minute, I just have to change something in Streamlabs so that, let me make this really large and then I'll make it, it's going to be really weird for a minute, okay? The screen's going to get really, really large. And the reason I have to do that is, hang on. Okay, and the reason I have to do that is because when I pull something over, okay, now let me pull this over. Perfect, now I can make it smaller. And I'll show you, I have the, there we go, let me see, is that going to be, there we go. Perfect. Okay, so this is Town of Billerica, Police Department Incident, 6 Good Street, Billerica, Massachusetts. And this occurrence is a relative's house that the person that went in there, BBT, lives at. So we redacted that. And this is her information. This is me. On August 21st, 2019, at approximately 1200 hours, I, Sergeant Connors, took a report at the front window from, and this is BBT here, regarding an ongoing problem she's having with Carolyn. BBT, we're just going to call her BBT now, has an active harassment order against Carolyn. The order was issued out of the Lowell District Court on August 9th, 2019 and expires on August 23rd, 2019. It should be noted that Carolyn lives in New York and BBT does not have a street number for Carolyn. As of this report, our records department has not received a return of service indicating the order has been served. According to BBT, Carolyn is aware of the order and plans on attending the hearing on Friday, August 23rd, 2019. BBT states Carolyn has posted on social media about the order and her intention to come to the Lowell District Court to have her say at the hearing. BBT met Carolyn through a social media site between July 22nd, 2019 and August 21st, 2019. The Billerica Police Department has responded to BBT's address 7 times. All these calls for service were related to the problems between BBT and Carolyn. BBT stated over the last few weeks, Carolyn continues to harass her through YouTube. Carolyn has a YouTube channel under the name Mommy Roundling's Blog. BBT stated Carolyn is posting personal information about her mental health issues, her deceased sister, her criminal history, and background info, as well as her address, and has made threats towards her. But notice that you won't see in this police report that BBT brought the proof of that, right? Which what you would do if you're doing this, right? You would bring the proof. No proof. Ms. BBT also stated that Carolyn has sent her people, okay, this is all unfounded too, who Carolyn calls her legal eagles, really, to BBT's house at all hours of the morning to harass her. Really? You're going to find out what the police say in a minute here, okay? And find out. Who, to harass her. BBT has not called the police when these people have shown up. After listening to BBT enumerate the many ways Carolyn has been using YouTube to harass her, I asked BBT how she knew what. Let's see which one it is. It's this one. I actually have them going in the wrong order. What Carolyn was posting. BBT claims when she logs onto YouTube using her own account, Carolyn's posts simply pop up. She also claims she's getting calls and posts from numerous people who claim to have seen Carolyn's post. BBT was told to block Carolyn, and she stated she has. I tried to explain to BBT if Carolyn was not sending her post directly to her, and BBT was going to Carolyn's site looking at what Carolyn is posting, there really isn't a violation. You see where you effed up, BBT? You tagged me in your post. That sends that post directly to me in my mentions. See? If you had just been posting on your site, you could say, oh, you have to go to my site to look. No. The fact that you tag me at Mommy Ramblings blog and that goes into my mentions and I get a notification that I'm tagged in something, that is sent directly to me. That is harassment, especially when you're saying defaming and harassing things. Not too smart. Not too smart. Okay. There isn't a violation. She was advised to report the matter to YouTube to see if they could take down some of the posts. BBT stated she did report it, and YouTube officials told her to report it to the police. BBT went on to say this whole situation has caused her extreme mental distress and anxiety. She stated, Carolyn is trying to get her fired from her job. I was not even aware you had a job. How am I trying to get you fired from something that I don't even think you had? I want to explain that one? Okay. As well as telling her to kill herself. Where did I tell you to kill yourself? Why didn't you show the police proof of that? That's all lies. All lies. I told BBT I would document her concerns and complaints so she would have a record to bring to court on August 23rd. I told her it might be wise to stay off social media for a few days and do not go looking at Carolyn's posts. She was told if someone came to her house claiming to be sent by Carolyn, she should immediately call the police. Well, they were never called because nobody was ever sent by me, especially not legals, to her house. Now is this, let me see. We went over that one, so then there's this one. Okay. On August 21st, 2019, at approximately 14:15 hours, I, Sergeant Connor, spoke on the phone with Carolyn. I explained to Carolyn the allegations made against her by BBT. Carolyn acknowledged she was served a copy of the harassment order on August 9th. She stated that she has been the one harassed by BBT. According to Carolyn, on August 11th, 2019, BBT actually tried to FaceTime her, but she didn't answer. Isn't that funny? Yeah, you're being harassed, and you get a temporary harassment order, right? That they give to anybody based on their word alone. It's temporary. And yet then you try to FaceTime that person 2 days later. But she did not answer. Carolyn also stated she was receiving calls, this is text actually, she put calls, from BBT's roommate telling her BBT wasn't going to make it through the night because of her. Yes, and I've showed that all to you, though she pretends that's fake. Carolyn said she does a nightly live show which is posted on YouTube. Carolyn has retained legal counsel regarding this harassment matter, and he has told her she is perfectly within her rights to talk about the harassment order and the fact that she has to travel to Massachusetts to fight the order. Carolyn also stated she has mentioned in the post the emotional toll this process is taking on her and her family. According to Carolyn, she has only posted factual statements and the impact this is having on her. She states she has never reached out to BBT through social media nor in any other way, third-party phone calls, etc. Carolyn also stated she wants nothing to do with BBT and simply wants this nightmare to end. She was advised by New York law enforcement she did not need to attend the hearing. I explained to her attending the hearing was her right, but if she was not there to refute the allegations, the order may be extended. She was advised before she made any final decisions to consult with her attorney and follow his suggestions. In the meantime, I advised her to document anything she felt might be relevant and to bring any evidence she has to refute BBT's allegations to court on Friday. She misunderstood me when I said I wasn't going to be there. I wasn't going to be in there because I obtained counsel. Didn't want to be there. That's why I obtained counsel. And that was Terracotta. So there you are. Okay, redacted. And okay, now we can make this where it should be. Back here. Okay. So then we know that order was not extended, and it said, and we've gone through this like a ton of times, and I've shown it a ton of times. There's no credible evidence to support extending the order. It was vacated. Can everyone say she's having severe spasming and cramping? That is excruciating. Oh, prayers that she's okay, heart. Hi, Rosalita. Does that look like a fake police report? Is that the same police report that I read the other night? Verbatim? Yeah, it is. So, there's the police report. I'll say it again. If anybody has any questions, come on up on panel. Come on, I'll give you a number. Hi, Nana T. Hi, Susan. Hi, Margot. Who's got questions? Come on up, come on down. You're the next contestant on The Price is Right. This woman is a scary psycho. She is lying and continually lies, and the fallout, yeah. You remember everything from the beginning when this went down. She wanted to be you and take your channel. Yes, and I actually have an email that Diane, of all people, forwarded me when Diane sought her out in Wendy V. It was Wendy V that she sought her out in. I have all those emails. Maybe we should read some of the emails. Let me read you that email where she says she's going to take my channel down. Because she says, oh, I was never wanted to take her channel down. Oh, I didn't. Go back to my thing here. Okay, let's read about how this happened. Let's hear what these people had to say. What day do we start? Diane actually forwarded me her screenshots where she was circling things and putting real and okay. So anyway, she had sent something to Diane, November 19th, 2019. I don't play. I was busy. Come on, you're better than this. I watch your channel. How is on You're Better Than This? I watch your channel. How is she going? This is actually written in the email. to get a restraining order against her if she has a threat that I said, come on, head, LOL. If you even understand what that means. She wrote this to Diane. Please don't talk to me with that. I don't even have time to scratch it out. And battling trolls left and right. They are all her. Meaning me, okay? She attached a bunch of screenshots saying, you know, the same thing, like, these are fake, blah, blah, blah. Like, let me see. Open this one. This kind of stuff. Okay? Then said, it's not me. It's my assistant. Yes, it's a joke. She's my assistant. Oh, ha, ha. LOL, you suck. I forgot. I put log off, boo-boo, in my video. Sorry, I'm choking now. I'm just getting some drink here. Now, my brain just immediately went, Diane.
You have to make it smaller. We can't see anything on YouTube except it looks like just one little piece.
It's still, well, it is. It is just one little piece. That's all that was what she said to her.
Oh, it doesn't fit. It only shows part of it.
All right, hold on. That's all it is. It should look like just a little tiny like stamp on one side and then like a little strip on the other. That's what that was what she sent there.
That's what it looks like.
That's what it was. Okay. And then she said, oh, haha, LOL, you suck. I forgot I put log off boo-boo in my video. Now my brain just immediately went, Diane, LOL. Just because you don't see me doesn't mean I'm not a fan. Here, I'll give you my best proof that this came from Caroline. So try to weigh that option when you're deciding, taken in consideration of who has what. Does Bethany is Caroline? She said I was Bethany Scobie. That's what that meant. Now go back to Carolyn and ask her if I said or a text message on August 5th saying I was going to kill myself. If not, then good luck. I do enjoy your channel. Anytime MRB gets exposed, not want to do it, maybe leave her 150 subscribers. I don't care. I'm taking her channel down. Okay. And then Diane's response to me was, she sent this to me. So this was the temporary one. Judge vacated it. So she is going around lying. I can get you more evidence for your case if I have her lie on my platform. Up to you. You need any more assistance? Wendy and I are good at this. Okay? She wanted the content for her resolution night, right? Let me go back to next one, she said. I said, yep, I can send you the vacated order dated 8/23 when I get back to my computer, which I did, which is what they showed in their video. Okay, and then she said, great. And then I said, here is the vacated order. The chicken scratch says insufficient credible evidence does not warrant extending the order. Okay, let me see here. She said, okay, thank you. I took out the names for protection. I said, okay, that is fine. I am doing a no contact with her since she is a NPD and a psychopath, and I do not want to engage with her as there is no point. If you want to talk with her, you can use that for your proof that she's lying. I'm sure you will see what a liar she is. She says, Diane says, I believe you. You do not need to engage with her. I'm not going to either. I'm just going to explain the situation of her being able to obtain the order based on her state laws and how she was able to get one with no real evidence, and you were able to have a judge vacate it. Okay. I said, just so you know, she claims I did not hire an attorney or pay a retainer. I did. And I have a letter from the attorney saying in the 11th hour that they could not make the date. And I give the attorney's name here. Okay, right here. So Diane has the attorney's name. With 2 days before the hearing, in one of the town, what?
Did he die now?
I don't know if he died now, but that's not why he canceled.
I thought it was the day before.
It was 2 days before.
Okay.
We called every attorney we could find, and none could do it. My husband and I did not trust her. He honestly thought she would slash my face.
Try to tackle you.
We had a letter sent to the judge advising her of our attorney issues and all the evidence of what BBT has done to us. The judge ruled in our favor. I also have a police report from an officer in Billerica. This is an email that I wrote to Diane November 19th, 2019, which she has. The officer in Billerica that told me prior to that she needed the judge to do something as BBT, and this she told me on the phone, was coming into our channel every night and then going into the police station to say we were saying things about her. We were not. She was delusional. One night we had a lot of trolls, so we made a joke that the trolls were living in their mom's basement with orange shag carpet and lava lamps. She went crazy and tried to have me arrested because she said I let everyone know where she was living and what her basement looked like. It was very much like the David Letterman stalker case. The officer, and I put Officer Simmons, told me that she explained to her multiple times, you cannot have Carolyn arrested for things like that. That she should stop coming in and watching us. She is obsessed with me and hangs on my every word. She takes pieces of my lives and she edits them together to make people think I am saying things. This stuff with Jules was never about Jules at all. It was about MGL. When she did that crazy Vegas shooting video that everyone was saying was insane, she told Jules, meaning BBT told Jules, it was about her. She begged me 10 times to watch that video. BBT begged me to watch the Molly Golightly video. I told her I did not have time. She begged me, saying it would only take 30 seconds. To shut her up, I watched it and I said, what is wrong with her? She's wandering around a parking lot like a homeless woman. She must be back on the sauce or Xanax. BBT took that, recorded it, and sent it to Jules, saying it was about her. Jules took it and ran with it since she hates me and made a fool of herself in our live with Amber Jones. She called me awful names and then deleted her videos. She is pretending I was attacking her now, which is absurd. She is using it for views and subs. I am not into drama, and BBT was the worst thing on YouTube that has ever happened to me. I have her emails where she is coming on to me, calling me adorable, begging me to meet her somewhere. I could not even read 2 sentences because they are all word salad. She begged to be my sidekick and that she was the one that was propelling the channel forward, thought I was getting email after email of people, though I was getting email after email of people who could not stand her. She stalked people. She wrote horrific things on their walls. She was nuts. Then one night she fell asleep and who knows what she was taking, but she thought I called her Sarah Cooter Smiles. See, my story never changes. And she lost it and blew up my phone with death threats. I broke it off completely with her that day, June 2nd, 2019. Then the lies started. She loves being the victim, telling me she had t-shirts made for me, that she was planning a party for me. It was all lies. She said I said things about her deceased sister, and I never did. She even said, she was even upset that I did not, and I have the text that says, "What, Carolyn? You don't want to mention my dead sister after you would never go there, right? That's just too low." She threatened her mother on me. She told me she did background checks on guests that she could get arrested for. She actually told me her and her assistant did that. You can hear it in the recordings, the voicemail recordings that she left for me that I still have on my phone in their original content, in their original form. I would never delete them. Never, because I know that she would say that they weren't the true voicemail. That she accused me, then she accused me of doing it. She is beyond toxic. I don't want anything to do with her. I want her out of my life and to get my name out of her mouth. She is totally obsessed with me. I will not engage with her because she will deny anything, even if she's given it in black and white. She is an NPD and a psychopath. And Diane has that email. Let's see. Oh, what's the next one from Diane? Oh, here we go. Trust me, this is Diane now. Trust me, I get it. The woman is like many others on YouTube who have no real life, so they prey on those with one. Meanwhile, Laura was live, had CPS called on her. Her child is shook up, but she won't leave her live stream because she is raking in money, which is more important somehow. And I said, just now? Wow, I'm telling you, Diane, I just want to do my thing and that's all. Thank you. And she wrote me back, said, I know you do and you have a great channel. I promise I will make it short and to the point. People trust Wendy and myself to always show proof or ask for it, or it never happened. That was prior to when they found out she was scamming them about St. Jude. Where am I? I said, thanks so much. I appreciate it. You're very welcome, Carolyn. Diane said, I have a feeling after being exposed as she has, she will back down. I hope you still follow through with what you're doing legally to secure she does. I hope you have a wonderful Thanksgiving. Isn't this funny? Because this was November 21st of 2019. We're still at this. I just can't even believe this. Okay, so she's forwarding me something. What is she forwarding me? Do you think I'm stupid? Oh, she forwarded me an email from... This was December 1st of 2019. She sent this to Diane. And the subject was, you think I'm stupid? It says, you are for teaming with MRB. I guess she means you, Diane, is stupid. And doing what you have done to a person. And for what reason, Diane? Oh, right, money. Because she effing helped you remonetize. I just have to make this a little larger so I can read it a little better. You see, I was well effing aware you lowered my effing mic, only I couldn't prove it until today. You see, when she got up on Diane's, nobody could hear her. And they said, it sounds like you have a pillow on your mic. And they gave her ample time to do this. Now she is accusing Diane of lowering her mic so that she wasn't given a chance to talk. So she said, you see, I was well effing aware you lowered my effing mic, only I couldn't prove it until today when I painfully, the first effing time, suffered through the entire 4 hours of minute-by-minute manipulation and effing fraud and heard specifically when you said, I will wait backstage for her to come on, and a voice, not even a frigging whisper, said, audio, you effed up. You effed up real hard. You effed with the worst person ever. You should also know that I called into another platform on video who was live when you were live, and ironically my phone was clear as day. Not to mention, do you actually know how many times your fake chatbots wrote, "Must be the audio. She is going to say Diane manipulated it, turned it down," and weirdly about 5 comments couldn't wait to accuse me of saying after, "Oh, I wasn't able to present the truth because the audio was broken"? Really? How would they know that first? Who the F? I am. Oh, not one had subs or activity. Whoops. And how would they anticipate I wasn't even going to be able to get on? Now I will give you a effing choice to either give me an effing platform to expose the effing truth as I have it all, the created death threats, the audio that was not mine, the fake text you refused to show for me, but 10 minutes later, 9 minutes later for her, I have Jeff's effing text telling me how kind, calm, and one gem was when he was screaming over and over for me to wake up. BBT, wake up. Your assistant said she would be awake by now. I am not going to include the shite about MRB, he said, but remember you failed to ask for the proof you required about 1K times. I have my attorney, and yes, I have one, because what you don't think, or you do think I care if you ridicule me over and over thinking I got a fake effing restraining order, then you know damn well I said do not show. If you don't know, it's in your chat. You know the chat you took ownership of in your last live when saying you would remove shite that violated the guidelines? Ha 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 ha. You can't be serious, and if so, then okay. I am as well. I was ridiculed publicly for bestiality, and why? Because of MRB making up that effing fake dog? Or how about the fake text, the swatting that your effing title said danger when going real life? Now this is funny because there was no SWAT at this time. This was December 1st, 2019. The SWAT happened January of 2020. Yet she's mentioning swatting. I want on your channel, I want you to admit you've effed up, and I will show the proof against only MRB or both if you choose. If you choose that, and trust you will actually benefit more for having integrity and admitting you were simply wrong about MRB, and here will be the hours of proof. You refused to show the text when I asked you to play the video from my channel. You do recall your response, right? And then you effing played the video off of Niece. Niece does not exist. Oh yeah, Niece does exist. She is a real person. She has shown her face. I told you, and I have your screenshot, which over on Wendy V station, you said, "Oh, I know what you're doing." When Sarah answered, you saying to her, "I don't know who you are. I will agree in writing to say not a word to anyone if you agree to never speak my name other than the correcting of the record of truth, which it is." Look, I understand your motivation. I will never understand why me, when there are much more deserving targets, but whatever. I have to live with this shite that you will never understand how this felt and still does, or will you? Look, I am joking about that, but he's making another threat, okay? Please make this right, and yes, I have every anticipation you will make this email and everything in it public, although I'm not sure why you would, given I even screen recorded your exact video and I'm ready to drop it all until I figured I would give you a chance. Another threat to her, another threat. A chance to gain, if nothing else, integrity that you don't deserve. All I want you to say is that you were wrong, and here's the proof. You can love MRB right where she belongs. She is so far gone you have no idea, or you can choose to go live and try to dispute all of this. It's not a threat, Diane. It's an attempt to give you a chance to tell the truth. And then when she forwarded that, I said, oh, Diane, my response to that was, oh, Diane, aren't her emails fun? They are true word salad at its finest. How nice she is allowing you to let everyone know how you set her up. She has the proof. She's going to drop her video if you don't address it. She heard you say audio, LOL, oh wow. And she said, LOL, we will handle it. She says I'm ruining her reputation. I find that hysterical, with like 20,000 exclamation points, Diane wrote. And I said, her channel is junk because she has no content other than trying to slander me. She is so totally delusional, it is scary. I have gone no contact with her since June 3rd. She wants to pretend I'm harassing her, going so far as to get an emergency order of harassment that was vacated. She must have mentioned Dr. Phil, because I said, Dr. Phil? I would pay to see Dr. Phil with her. I truly would. That would be amazing. Her reputation comments make me laugh. She did this all to herself and just wants to point fingers at others. Oh, she did write it to me. This is what she said. I forgot. This is from Diane. What do you think Dr. Phil might think about this nonsense? Please let me know. I don't care either way. My channel is junk because of... Oh, wait a second. No. She's forwarding... BBT wrote this to Diane, and Diane just forwarded this to me. This is what BBT wrote to Diane again. What do you think Dr. Phil might think of this nonsense? Please let me know. I don't care either way. My channel is junk because of your fake chatbots. MRB is a fool for playing that game and so easy to be shown. Again, I don't give an F about you or your channel, but I do about my reputation and MRB's constant torture. Okay, and then after she said, LOL, we will handle her, she says, I'm ruining her reputation. I find that hysterical. I said, oh, wow, I know you will. More power to you, lady. Thanks so much. I said, did you know while I was live last night that Jules went on bashing me again and then dirty deleted right as I ended? I hope somebody heard it because I could not. Only one of my mods said they listened to the start and she was going to town on me. Linda Welker apparently wants to rip my face off, doxed me, and called me a mafia see you next Tuesday in the comments of a video Jules just took out of private. Where are we now? And then she said, Diane said, why can't Jot Jules just stop her nonsense? I said, I wish I knew. Then Diane said, all it does is prove she is the problem. And then she forwarded me another email from BBT, and this is what she said. Look at this nut, LOL. This is another one from BBT to Diane. It says, I am glad you find this funny. The last thing I want or need is your attention, so I'd save it. But if you insist, please be aware that this is a formal notification. You are hereby notified to cease and desist any and all further. Okay, and it's one of those stupid, she doesn't even, it's just in an email, copy and paste it. Okay, so she sent her a cease and desist. And Diane laughed at it. And I said, I can guarantee you that Linda Welker wrote that for her. She had that pasted all over YouTube. I would not let it bother you, but that's just my opinion. Diane said, I know. She took it from a template. I'm not stupid. I told her her attorney can contact mine, LOL. I said, LOL, I hope you can just put an end to all her crap tonight. Diane said her problem is she is dealing with intelligent women, not fools, that will buy into her nonsense. She would be wise to stop it. I said, I just saw she, BBT, who thinks everyone is me. just replied to the comments left on her video by someone called Gouda Girl and Belly Dancer, and one other she thought was me. However, it was most upsetting to see that one of them was a clear death threat. And those were comments in there. Let's see. Yes, it was. Oh, BBT gave this. She said to the Gouda, who was the Gouda Girl. The Gouda Girl said to her, "LOL, typical victim. Girl, you ain't even from Boston. You're an embarrassment. I pray for you. Seek help." BBT said, "The Gouda, you don't have an effing prayer. Just wait. You will see. It's only a matter of time, and you will not even exist anymore. See you later, sucker." And she thinks that's me. And Gouda Girl says, "LOL, really, girl? You don't know me, but I know you're a poor ass me victim type. Your subliminal threats don't intimidate me. You don't intimidate me. You're a liar, a loser, and biatch, please, miss me with your BS. I don't even have a popping channel. What are you going to do? By the way, Lowell isn't Boston, biatch." And then she told her, "Go cry on your pillow." This is all the same woman. "Cry on your pillow you used to muffle your arse getting called out on Diane's channel." And then BBT said, "The Gouda, Charlie around? He's hot. He's smoking. Good. Yeah, this makes sense of it all." What the heck? Yeah. Okay, that's really making a lot of sense of a lot of stuff. Okay. All right, let's go back down to... Diane, now we're December 15th. We're on 2019. "Hi, Carolyn. Will she ever stop with her lies? She told Dad with the phone that my friend Alicia, aka Science Girl, was doing background checks. I don't want to have to deal with her again, but I just may have to do that if she doesn't stop with her absurd lies." And then she said, "I myself am disgusted how she pieced together almost like schizophrenic sound bites in her last video using your voice and mind. If you decide you want to do anything, my platform is always open. I know you're not a drama channel, but on my channel, I have no problem outing a liar." I said, "Diane, do you know who got the videos of her taken down on Wendy V's channel? She's insane. I mean that sincerely. She creates her own story, and sadly, I think she really believes those elaborate tales she spins. She is very pathetic, but I do believe she is very dangerous. I don't think she has much to lose, and personally I believe the custody battle was over long ago and not in her favor. She has all the time in the world to listen to every video and memorize the words. She will not stop. She just won't. Every time she says she's walking away, she is back, and for what? To dedicate every waking moment of her life to destroy me. Now she has added you and Jeff into her attacks. I don't understand how YouTube allows this, because she was now attacking random guy Jeff as well as Diane and myself. Now she has added you and Jeff into the attacks. I don't understand how YouTube allows this. I have reported what she is doing so many times. It's not funny." That's what they tell you. Report it, report it, report it. Right? Okay. Diane says... Okay, now this was after my SWAT. This was January 25th, 2020. And I said, "Hi, Diane. I am sending this to you because after the SWAT, I know someone wants me dead. Someone I know and trust sent me this from..." Okay, these were the threats that I was sent after the SWAT. Someone sent me these to me, and I've showed them to you, where she said, "I want you viciously killed." So I said, "This is from VVT. Report to law enforcement is my advice to you. It's a direct threat on your life. If you could pass this on to Wendy, because Wendy was also threatened with the same advice, I would appreciate it." And then I said, "We have to contact Rabbit Dog." He was in it as well. Not sure what but if you could pass it on with the same caution. If it gets public right now, she could really speed up what she wants to do. We have observed very troubling behavior, and in one chat saw her commenting to someone named Veggie Girl, thanking her for getting her on some list. The info she found is going to help things to go through much faster, and 3 days later I got swatted. She is beyond scary, and I think she is a paranoid schizophrenic. She needs to be committed. Diane says, OMG, that is for sure BBT. Do you know her real name? I can forward this to Rabbit Dog. I need her name and info to call the police department and mine. I will tell Wendy too. This is craziness. I'm so sorry that you have to deal with this crap. My first threat on here. Okay, for BBT. She said, part of me, then Diane wrote me right back and said, part of me wants to put this on the record. Our lives were threatened. Personally, I'm not afraid of her. Rabbit Dog is not in this country, so he is safe. I do think this could help with your swatting. I just feel like this needs to go on YouTube for the record. I said, yes, I know her real name and address. I have a case with the FBI about her previous threats. She even left her real name in the comments on one of her videos where someone asked her to send her a PayPal donation. She will say I doxed her, but you could find it out by reading this post. And I posted a screenshot of the post where she has her name there. Where she said, Jennifer Tonks, really? I was totally joking when I said that. It cracks me up. I don't need money. It's never about money. I do this for subs. Then she goes on and on. She says, but here you go, and puts out her first and her last name. So, no, didn't dox you, honey. You doxed yourself. I just showed Diane the post where you doxed yourself. Just like everybody else saw it. Don't make death threats on people. Now, let's see. Where are we? The next page. She said, is there a number you can give me and a case number you have so we, meaning Wendy and I, can add this threat to the already pile of paperwork on her? For the FBI, I said I can give you my agent's name and number. So she has my agent's name and number in that case as well. He has forwarded the threats onto the Attorney General's office in Massachusetts. Next email from her. Okay, so then she told me she got her name. Okay, then somebody else said to me, I screenshot this yesterday. A person called Full On Drama is wreaking havoc with Diane and Wendy and claimed to call CPS on somebody. I caught this comment that BBT wrote and have no doubt she's talking about you. I showed it to someone, which I won't name, and she said, bets it has to do with you too. So I figured I'll send it on to you just in case this person messes with you or you see them in chat. Nobody knows who Full On Drama is, and we don't know if it's a male or a female. Screenshots are attached. And she wrote, my spirit, this is BBT, my spirit animal who has literally perfect my pathetic attempts at a channel that has failed miserably. LOL. I made the biggest error and tried doing it under my profile name. LOL. Do you have an email? I have the perfect opportunity for you. There's no better of a person to take the task. So she was begging Full On Drama to go after me. Sound familiar? Yeah. All right. Let's see here. That's that. Now let me go to. Okay, somebody just emailed me just a few days ago and said, "Hi, Carolyn, I finally ran across your hater, BBT Boston, and I took the time to watch her lives. You couldn't have a bigger moron talking about you. Don't let her bother you. How anyone can listen to her is beyond me. She needs to blow her nose. She sucks that snot back into her throat, and it makes me start gagging. It's just sickening. And when she gets excited, her voice sounds just like Marvin the Martian from the old Bugs Bunny cartoons, LOL. How you can listen to that snot sucking back that she does is too sickening for me. Don't let it bother you. It's all stupid. Have a nice night." Okay, so let me go to... Okay. This was something that was sent to me on March 29th of 2019. Please remember the time frame. Okay. She came on the first time, I think it was the end of 29th, 30th of March, and by June 2nd it was finished. And there were weeks in there that I didn't even speak to her because I was consumed with J-Bells and that whole situation. The subject of her email to me was, "Her voice sounds like an angel to me." And she tells me that her child thinks I have the voice of an angel. And talks about that, and then tells, let's see where she goes. "So I figured I'd let you in on one of your biggest fans." Okay, so she tells me that about that being my biggest fan. Then her emails, no punctuation, like there's like one period after like 14, what should be paragraphs. Now this was April 1st. Okay, this is how fast this is coming. "Hey, I figured I would come on and attempt to explain last night. G only knows what it has evolved or turned into today. I can only imagine what I have done for attention against you." See, she was already starting with the drama. "I can only imagine what I have done for attention against you. Mocked those who cry, made fun of the weak, and even faked illnesses for attention, of course. And this was only one night. You should see some of the others." She's talking about comments that were left about her, I guess. And this is only on, I think she means one person typically. "Virtually always, she has to engage many others to jump on her bandwagon to continue the attack." Well, she was immediately didn't like Ivy Lynn, which is funny because they're both haters, and Cinnamon Hot Hot. And she was on them. And she didn't like High 61. She used to go at all of them. "I am so not used to the inability to defend and essentially do what I have to, ultimately finding a resolution. I don't want apologies as in a resolution, and even worse if I get a justification, an excuse, or a denial. The person better run," not saying another word, I can't block, I can't swear, I can't even directly write or call the person needing an adjustment. My only response is to either bounce or to get kicked out. See, she didn't like the fact that she wasn't able to do what she wanted. She couldn't curse the person out if the person didn't like her, if she didn't like what somebody said. Okay? She was already, it was, 2 days, and she was starting trouble. And telling me how it was going to be, right? I chose this one last night. It didn't work with either getting kicked out or stopping her, which is why you saw my message that said, go ahead, I anticipate getting kicked out, Nicole. Uh-oh. And that wasn't even Nicole Griffith. I then told her the solution to her latest biatching, and she puts an FU emoji, threw this in as my only method to defend myself or stand up for myself. Essentially, Christina, who happens to be a real life friend of hers, which I didn't know, that was all orchestrated, ends up, and boy, if you could hear the stuff she said about Christina, really, really degrading stuff. Horrible, Christina, absolutely horrible. Ends up, loves the finger, so that backfired. I refused to stoop to her level as much as I wanted to take care of it the other night when I was on live. But respecting you, I chose not to, and continue to, as I barely set her straight in chat. You're right. Certainly didn't name her, and this is out of respect for myself. I am going to retaliate on YouTube, but I will defend anywhere. Oh, excuse me, I'm not going to retaliate on YouTube, but I will defend anywhere. Some who have witnessed both tend to wish I retaliated. I guess it reached its limit last night when that new, although everyone is new to me, chatter, Ivy Lynn, or whatever, Deb, I think commented, and she even could tell the difference. Then Peg Johnson and a few others actually. It did happen at the worst possible time when others were joking with me about getting ironically made fun of, which was because of the other night when I was on live. Same person. I knew she was in there with, as the remarks began already, so I tried to take the subtle approach rather than the emoji approach. Never did I think I'd see the day when an emoji would be my weapon of choice. I'm not sure if that's an improvement or a sign of slipping maturity again, but I guess it didn't end in tears or injury, not mine. Then I'll take the improvement. So you can't even understand this stuff. The most upsetting thing is that she continues to reference you, your site, content, as if she's defending you and everything you do, making it very clear that I do not or am a major threat to stealing your entire YouTube, everything, which is a joke. Wow, see, these people were pointing this out back right from the get-go. I was not going to be the direct cause or indirect cause of you anything negative, never mind losing people. A few jumped on her wagon about coming to see MRB, not other people, and they're always directly insulting my cough and sniffing. Racing speech clearly is something else causing it. Her friend LOL'd so long she couldn't see, and then wrote maybe a touch of the crazy disease, to which the antagonizer responded, obviously that shows. These are very subtle, although getting more and more direct, and always, every time when you are not completely focused on the comments. I have no doubt what it is, but what is tough is I can't fix it myself. See, she wanted control to fix it. How could she fix it? She's a moderator, right? Yeah, this is 2 days. I am not a tattletale, and even this is not feeling great, but at the risk of you missing what truly happened or thinking it was anything by me negative towards you, then I will take that feeling and suffer. I worry about what I just wrote because, like I said, it always has to do with you or something I have done, and she defends you, which is why it is difficult to see. Although many did last night, some thought she was kidding. Almost everyone said they knew she wasn't. When the mods saw my display of maturity, a few said something like it was not a joke, and I did as well, giving an open door and clear opportunity for her to speak up directly. I won't even waste your eyes to read the outcome of the opportunity. Look, YouTube is new to me, as I am a Facebook original. So if I'm doing anything to insult you or not following your rules or even something more personal, as I know, I have taken on a different sort of contribution as a chatter, which I think is essentially what makes yours stand apart from all the others. The way you design the content that you provide, the originality that you demand makes well over 800 people every night trade essential life-sustaining sleep for a few hours of chatting away and getting lost in another world. For me, a world not filled with threats to my kids' well-being and not fighting in court, which is essentially all I do these days. Ironically, I wrote you an email the first time I was on, and I explained what exactly your chat does for me specifically. I sent it to the other email and I got it back. Maybe I will forward it to this one. The point will be my genuine feelings about all that you do and all that you are that makes it the one and only chat I have ever come and continue to be the only one I am part of. Now Casbat 2, so essentially only you as it was one time. It was said by her many times that you feel the same way as her, that I push or selfishly demand to be on live. That was my breaking point. It is very clear that you design and lead what happens. Of course you are satisfying your fans, but that is essentially the entire premise of what you're doing. In return, you get a loyal, respectful, attentive, contributive group of followers who grow so fast it has amazed me. You have amazed me. At no time do I want or need to get attention, especially from a live in which is brutal is the trolls, never mind trolling our own. This is what a lot say when she starts, no trolling our own. She literally will respond. She thinks it's funny. It's obnoxious. See how easily that can be missed by you, a mod, or even me. Unfortunately, most are not. Most are not. The is always on, included seemingly to serve that purpose as well as putting others on the bandwagon, as they are always respond typically as well. Can't even make these sentences out. Pulling someone in with that too. Yes, I screenshotted. No, you can't see unless she gets on someone else, and then I will lose my shite and be banned entirely, never mind by you. I hope she is not right, even minimally, on how you feel. I assume by the way you present, you would have said something or simply not continued. It's not your choice, like the live chat. She insists I'm going on when you don't want me to. This is ridiculous, given it's clear what your fans want at times. Not every time, but who cares? You are the only one that is benefiting, which is why I do volunteer. Do you think I would if I saw your numbers drop the minute I appeared? Or better yet, that you appeared not to want me on, but did regardless, and did to provide the essential attention that I need? If so, then these are your issues and not mine. I could see if I ran off and set up my own channel and wow on crime, then okay, I am benefiting, but I have not and I am not. So what am I gaining except what I love the most about you and your site? Again, if you have a guest on, then I just assumed it was due to you wanting it that way. If not, then I guess I'm missing this entirely. I literally have been, where the heck am I? Where am I? I literally, no. Have been on for maybe 2 months at best. It wasn't 2 months. And your numbers have skyrocketed. Do you see this? She wasn't on for 2 months. She thinks my numbers skyrocketed because of her. She's crazy. Anything I can do to help. I thought that is why part of the reason I was going on, given her, of course, but many, and that was when I literally was the only one trying to answer the phone bill question, and many others were joking with me and watching. Who cares what we do is how I thought it was for us to enjoy, and if respectful, OMG, I am sorry. I just can't even. This is ridiculous. I am praying that if you have an issue with me or what I do or how I do it, say it, sniff it too, then you would have or will come directly to me. Sorry, I can't even proofread this. LOL. I can't believe I had to come to you, and I hope if you had misinterpreted or were told anything other than this last night, you'd come back and ask anything, and I understand to understand both, or a side, or whatever you have determined to be of last night. And then my response to this, oh wow, I have not even read this and I'm getting anxiety. And then I said, I am so totally lost. I keep trying to read this and have no idea what is going on. No one has said a word to me about this on this email. I have not checked my other email, but I will now. I still don't understand. I keep getting lost in all the words. And she said, right, you don't do words. I didn't proofread. I said it at the end course. I'm assuming you didn't get to the end, just couldn't handle someone's ongoing ridicule, focus for blame, and essentially the reason you have any issues or had or will have any issues with your channel. All my fault, according to one follower, who then enlists many others, and I have no ability to make it stop. Not the reason I was writing, but I guess it doesn't matter. I was just trying to clarify last night, or the reality, which will be the reality of tonight, my reality, I should say. Typically, I can resolve shite or anything close to it, but with a screen in between us, it's pretty impossible. Another thread. Then another email. This is still April 2nd, 2019, folks. Sorry. This is her. I will keep this brief. I wasn't going to write a million times and tattle, especially in the middle of your outstanding video. It's hard to see, but the relentless, and I'm sick of it. They know who they are, and I explained in my dissertation, not who but what, is everything tonight. Let's see. Attention seeking, sick of hearing me, not you, came here for you, ruined the entire chat every single night, and the one that pushed me over was to say at someone that they always are, but she said, wish she got the hint from mommy. There were the ones before that as well, and yes, again, I have them screenshot, that they are subtle, and please don't say I'm misinterpreting them. True, very first one was said because I complimented your video. That is all it took, and it was directly at me. I'm tough. I don't cry, but I get pissed. And I don't typically have a screen in front of me. Oh, it sucks to read what I write, but alas, at least I'm not sniffing, eye roll, and a million LOL, always including someone. And last night, it was 10 comments, so much, so Ivy, or whatever the new girl is, figured it out. It's an embarrassment. I put myself out there and loved it, but I guess it's different for me, since the shite is real. What they say, nobody has a better sense of humor and can laugh at themselves, but trolls are one thing. Interacting with the same over and over, then being targeted, and what shite they see, that is true, and entirely different things. Thanks. Sorry to confuse you. I apologize. More in YouTube than in real life. Sucks. I enjoy you and your channel, the one and only one I watch. Then I said, it is late now, but let's talk so you can fill me in on what I've been missing. I'm not sure what's going on. I am so out of the loop. I went back to comments and I see Casbat took some heat from some, but I think I saw one or two for you. But they are not from a regular. I know Fox's Purple Lolly, let's see what happened here, and Bethany Scobie got into it big time, and at one point I thought Bethany said, she reported me, but I misread that, and I said something about it, and then she had it back. Then what happened? Well, then she said it was not me. I don't know what is going on, but I would not sweat it. You should have been there when this woman came in and wanted to know what was wrong with us and what we were doing and why we had to go to bed because we had to get up at 6 a.m. and get our kids to school. What kind of people were we? I went and told Gail, this is not Gail B. Why is she so worried about us? And how the heck does she know what time we have to be up? And then we made merch in our head. And we saw talking Gale dolls. And the Gale doll had a button. And she would say, what is wrong with you people? You are a bunch of sorry arse moms. And we had another doll dressed in black. And her shirt said, Mom Squad. And she said, be quiet, Gale. You're not the boss of me. Not Gale, but that's somebody else. Okay. And then this was her response to that. You make me want to cry with frustration. I fell in love with a YouTuber. The demise of my existence, LOL. And don't get excited, contrary to those comments, that I'm not into women. That was a college thing. I'm joking. Totally joking. Seriously, LOL. I just have no issue with it for anyone, so I joke easily. And if I've ever heard that one before, I've come to realize I wouldn't trade my significant athletic history and achievements. I assume the only cause of the comment given, I'm not into video sex, so no chance real data leaked, meaning it was made by my appearance that no doubt screams gay. And I've taken those jokes all day, every day, and still do. This is different, unfortunately. These are not only regulars, but regularly interacted in with you. You putting this on an entirely different frustration, meaning I run the risk of you and also it feeling a lot more direct and harsh given it's not a Gale type. I know your cute little brain will find this difficult to believe, but a true and genuine fan and supporter never leaves anything or quits anything due to their own insults or negative experiences. That would be essentially putting my feelings above your eyes, which I don't even think I could do. So I was there listening, enjoying, and stopping myself about 10 times from commenting to the content when Gail gave her little advice. I thought it was hysterical, funny, and completely appropriate joking. Anyone who couldn't understand that could and should be beat up. Beat it, I'm sorry. Could and should beat it. It's very hard to read this. This is very, very different, unfortunately. Excuse me. For example, I simply said, how could anyone even notice trolls with how good this content is on? I said it in the middle of where you were showing your video. And the response was many who agreed. 2 said specifically, bleach teeth, it's not about you. Stop trying to get attention as always. Nobody comes to listen to your anything. I'd rather hear nothing than hear your anything. It's very safe to assume that it's bothersome to me. Into this a good degree, that must be life-threatening to others, which is also my concern. The most concern I have pertains to you because they always direct my insults into what I'm doing affecting you. So, for example, every time you speak, the ridiculous crap you bring, take away 1 minute, everyone can hear who they really came here for. I'll speak for everyone, including Mommy. Nobody cares what you have to say. This was done when you were very much concentrating on the phone bill that night. This is a phone bill in a case we're recovering. So there's no way you would have seen it. And that's how it's usually done. Very, very strategic. It just sucks because they seem to interact with the mods as well in all positive, but it's very, very much jealousy. I figured that out last night when I was just list call. I did tear up when I said my goodbyes, which I gave them exactly what you wanted. Then again, slap myself in the face and remind myself it's YouTube, yet here I am following up. I came to realize it's not just YouTube. It's all your effort, your consideration, your humor, your dedication, and your steadfast refusal to allow just this sort of behavior. I guess that's my thoughts and why I'm continuing to speak with you or to get through this. It's definitely respect for you. Along with that, unfortunately, this person thinks they respect you entirely, which is why they feel the need to defend you against me, apparently. Clearly, they don't realize the biggest disrespect out of anyone is insulting anyone else, especially with nothing to do with them. I guess this shows how much I do genuinely respect you. Appreciate all that you do for us, and you have been so great, leading to my response that feels like I'm virtually a grown adult. LOL, yes. I literally have been doing this. Where the heck am I? YouTube thing for maybe 2 months, and only subscribed to you and Casbat, only so I am not overly familiar with the rules and regulars and focus mainly on swearing. Wouldn't you be shocked to know that I have never said one bad word in front of my kids and don't even tolerate shut up? I would. Work either. Never have I even slipped up. I find it shocking. LOL. I will attach a pic of your second biggest fan who calls you Angel Voice. The sound of an angel playing in the clouds. This is when she really wants to stay up late. Anyways, I don't know. What is that? I typically don't ever assume anything, never mind someone's thoughts and feelings, and never through text. Since she has been saying this, I have very much so, and continue to check and recheck everything I'm saying until it got so ridiculous that it could not be that they say, and thankfully last night they proved that over and over. Oh, and one of them is 55 years old, which certainly was very disappointing given I was under the belief that bullies were recovered by menopause. No idea. It extended through this period in life as well. Oh my, pun intended, I am so not erasing. I guess, finally, it is worth mentioning that I have done my best to help in any way I can. That includes appearing on your live. Do I like it? Of course, but I like more when the few say that they can come on to watch you and I together. Even more said it about the three of us, and many, I'm told, ask for me to come up with you all the time. I am not sure what else I should do. I was very careful not to stay on long, careful not to get into a power struggle which would insult you by disrupting you even more. I could see if I ran and set up my own Boston crime channel, but I have no desire to do that right now. Did enjoy what I was doing, and especially went on with you. We had a few calls. We had a few callers, Cagney and Lacey, which I had to Google, and no clue what they were talking about. I wasn't born yet, LOL. Yeah, you were. Okay, and then she wanted to get me on the phone and said, do you have 1 second to call me on Hangouts? I can tell you, actually show you. It is a must-see. Please, please. And I try to explain it on here. Then it will be my second novel, an induced panic. Never mind anxiety with this one. It's that good. And it will give you amazing content. I don't want one mention either. You can take it and share it with the world. I don't care. I love your channel. I love your channel. Even vent he complete a hole that folk on every single night, not trolls, a-holes. There's a difference. Please call me, though. I'm very serious. It will take literally 2 minutes. It will be the best 2 minutes. You decide to accept the invite, though. But, I mean, it just goes on and on. But she wanted control from the beginning. You see that? Okay. Just so you see. Okay. Now, did anybody want to call? I don't think I have any emails from anybody wanting to call in with any questions. I'm waiting for the chat to catch up. She said she wanted to partner with you, Carolyn. She loved it and loved being with Carolyn. And then she cracked and got pissed and did a 360. Yeah, and then there's another one where she calls me absolutely adorable. And it goes on and on. She totally wanted to be right there. I could go on. with the emails, and they are so many of them I couldn't even read, and read them when she did the flip, and then was like, oh my gosh. Okay, well, is she there? Did she email me?
Yes, I think she sent an email.
Well, let me get the number. Right. I will say, for calls, we do not allow cursing. We're not going to have screaming or yelling. No doxing. No, and most of all, just no cursing, screaming. I won't tolerate. So just know that you can speak like an adult and you can talk. You're okay. You start screaming and yelling, you're going to be gone. That goes for anybody. Okay, I sent the link, and I have to sneeze real fast. Hold on a minute. Okay, that's better. Better. All right, we'll wait for that. I should get myself some coffee. Let me see if anybody else has any questions in the chat. Hi, Annie B. Hi, Linda Uribe. Oh, that rhymes. Hi, Bridget. Hello to Scooter. Hello, Lisa. Janae. Hi, Janae. Sassy. Sherry M. Rosalita says, sick obsession. Actually scary. Yeah. Yeah, my eyes, all that stuff. Now what she mocks, right? It's really scary. I wasn't here for any of it, Sherry M said, but it sounds crazy. It was. Are you calling in, Michelle? Nana says, I believe she's dangerous. Carolyn showed the police report. Police report's at the beginning. I'm not going to go through it again. We went through it once. Once is enough. You can rewind it and find it. Really unhealthy obsession, Lisa says. Yeah. I have tons of other emails I can go through. Hi, One Blind Art. You're crafting tonight? Good for you. I was going to craft tonight, too. I was arranging napkins all day. All day.
I was going to, but I don't know how.
My daughter and I were watching a hoarding marathon, and then I started doing napkins. Okay, so, well, I don't know if she's coming or not. She has the number. I'm going to get a cup of coffee. Do you want a cup of coffee? You're making a floating teacup. Oh, are you gluing things up like that? Is that what you're doing? You're reading the few is enough for my brain because it's long. Yeah, it's ridiculous. Oh, the Pink Floyd too? Yeah. Hi, Mary Warren. I was here. Really? You were
that
here
Mary
way back then,
Warren, you said?
Mary? Yeah. Yeah.
So I think I have.
You were here a long time, yeah. It's
think
always
I-
interesting.
Let me see if
Right?
I have something other than shipping out.
She was rude to a lot of people in chat. I wish she would drop all of this, but I do believe she is obsessed and dangerous. The Zoom address is right from here. There's no way that it's invalid, Michelle. And to prove that, to Scooter, I'm going to send you the same exact address. Would you just please just verify that you can call in? Please, I'm sending you the exact same thing I just sent her. I'm going to send it to your messenger. Okay, see if you can call in, please, just so we can test that. If you just click on the link, it'll take you right there. Thank you. Thank you. I click the link, it says, Safari says invalid. You could do the, why can't, did you have Google Chrome or something that you can go through? You're calling in on an iPhone? The Scooter's gonna try it right now. Debbie, 2 Scooters here. Same exact link. I just copy and paste right into her link.
Chat's
Hello.
still good.
Hello?
So you got in no problem?
I can't hear you. Wait, I had my
Did you
speaker
get
on.
in no problem?
No problem. Came right through.
She's saying that Safari is saying the link is something.
No, it works. Just, I don't know what you're clicking on. It can't be the right thing then because it comes right up, I promise.
I gave the exact same thing. I just copied and pasted the same thing.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Yeah, try it again.
Yeah, try it again. It'll work. Is it Michelle K?
Yeah. Jimmy, are you going to put that lobster and stuff away? Thank you.
I'll eat it, Carolyn, if you know. I'm eating shrimp cocktail again.
Again? Yeah.
Yeah, this is it's mine.
I was going to make the cheesecakes and stuff today, but I felt so. I was on the massage chair for a long time watching that Hoarders marathon.
Orders?
Yeah, my daughter just watching Hoarders, and then I went through the napkins and did a whole bunch of organizing on the napkins, and I don't know, my gosh. I'll try to call the phone number. Okay.
Yeah, you've been busy then.
Hoarders is kind of inspirational.
It is, isn't it?
Oh, yeah.
I think it is.
Oh, yeah.
But I just don't understand when people keep the food. You know what I mean? It's
Oh,
like,
that's
and
not
this lady
right.
was literally like eating a sandwich. Okay,
Oh,
she was eating a sandwich while they were bringing her stuff from her yard that was like rusted out with bugs and mold. And she's going, keep it, listen to me, kid. She was so mad. And then the guy's saying, but this is expired 6 years ago, right? And then he's holding a bottle. And she's like, give it to me. I need that mustard. I was just looking for it for my sandwich. And
oh,
Oh.
And she's
And I'm done
eating.
eating, Carolyn.
And she's eating a sandwich while she's touching all of this disgusting stuff. I'm like, I'm going.
Great diet plan. This is a great,
Get it.
I don't either.
so gross.
And then one lady had dead rodents all over. Just all over. She didn't want to do that. She's like, I know they're in there, so.
Oh,
But then the other lady really, really 100% was like all for doing the thing and did it. This other lady was screaming at people, shut up. And the guy was like, you tell me to shut up one more time, I'm gone. Do you understand that?
jeez.
She
I don't
was-
think that they want help when they show up. I really don't.
Well, this one lady did.
She's
but-
the exception.
Says, sorry, cannot.
Well, they do. Some of them act like they do, right?
All
until
right,
they
Michelle
start
K. I don't
thinking
know.
it's
Scooter called in. Can you try doing? Why don't you download the Zoom app? Why are you going through like Safari? If you download the app, you can go right through the Zoom app. There's no reason that you have to go through Safari. I do it every day on my iPhone. Go right into Zoom. Yeah, so gross.
And she's called, Michelle, you've called in before.
Yeah, you have. And nothing's changed. We're still using the same format.
Yeah.
Do, 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 do.
I know, Liza, right?
You still a mod for B plus, Michelle K? And then they didn't have any running water, and the lady was putting bags in her toilet bowl.
Oh, my Lord.
What?
Isn't that
She would
awful?
double bag. She would double
Yeah,
bag them and spray them with
Excuse me,
Febreze.
I gotta turn my volume down. I have to because I'm eating something. My volume's down. Love you guys. I'm so sorry.
My daughter says the best one is when the guy says, well, there was a guy camped out in the backyard with a bucket, and that's what he used for a bathroom. And he said, we're just all, what did he say? One bad decision short of crapping in a bucket in someone's backyard.
Mhm. I saw that one. That's a
Right.
rerun. I remember that.
Remember that? Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, I know. That was one of the.
Like,
one of
no, we're not all. Have to make at least a few.
the couple. True tree.
One bad decision. He was one of the cleaners, though, I think.
One of the. I think he was a psychologist, wasn't he?
Might be, yeah. Might have been.
He was like, this is what it comes down to, folks.
I remember watching one of them where the lady wore those Depends and she had like huge piles of used
Oh,
ones.
yes. And this woman had no running water, so she was buying, her son said she was buying new clothes every 2 weeks because she couldn't wash any of her clothes. I don't know why she couldn't go. Maybe she didn't go out of the house. She was in a recliner all day long. She said, like, this is no life. I'm in this recliner. I thought it was good because I didn't go shopping. But then she sleeps in the recliner. She eats in the recliner. She does everything in the recliner. Oh, some of my Zoom movies too. Michelle knows how to use Zoom. Absolutely, Rosalita. I know she does. You've been in Zoom, Michelle. You've been in our Zoom movies. Rosalita's she's on the ball there, Rosalita. You know how to use Zoom, Michelle. Michelle. Where are you, Michelle? Did she answer me? Is she still with B+?
I don't see an answer.
What's going on, Michelle? Michelle? You even knew my email and everything for the link. What happened? What happened? Oh no.
What?
No, I'm just saying, oh no, Michelle can't call in. You're heaving here? Okay, I'm sorry. I'll stop, Annie B. Does anybody else want to call in? Does anybody on the panel that remembers her want to talk about anything they remember? Let's see. We'll put the panel on. I'm going to grab a cup of coffee real quick.
Okay.
Anybody that's feel on the panel that remembers her, and feel free to chime in there.
Remembers who I had to turn it down because of the hoarding. I had to.
BBT.
I do not. I just got here. I was here 32 months ago. So.
And you're keeping
And I
that
know
down.
that it's-
You have a special calendar. It's your MRB calendar, right?
No, it's because my monthly members don't miles chat or whatever it is.
No. You can let them know you have an MRB calendar.
What's an MRB calendar?
That from the first night you were here, and you write your feelings every day on it. That's how you keep track of how long you've been here. You know.
Oh my God, I ate some hot honey and it's so spicy. I can't even think straight right now. Oh my God, I gotta get some milk.
Oops.
Yep.
Well, I can say one thing about BBT, and that is that I had lots of people tell me, you know, they wanted to leave the channel because they couldn't stand the way she was acting. And that was
Yep.
a long time ago. What I don't get is why she continues to ruminate over the same thing night after night after night. It's
But did you hear how she said the subs skyrocketed because she came to the channel? She took credit.
No.
She took credit for that. It had nothing
Yeah.
to do with our content.
oh no.
It was because she came.
Ridiculous. Ridiculous. She was ridiculous then, she's ridiculous now. Sorry, but that's the way I see it.
Yeah, I wasn't impressed.
Well, I wonder about,
I'm trying to be nice.
yeah, I am too. That's what I don't want to say.
Don't tell me Michelle was scared.
Oh,
Was Michelle
hold
scared?
on.
Michelle, she says, yeah, it's not working. I'm having to load Zoom. I'll be there shortly. Okay.
Oh,
You just have to download Zoom.
Yeah, I
Oh,
don't
wait.
know why the phone number wouldn't be working either, Michelle K. Really don't.
oh, yeah, because you could call with the phone number and then you put in the meeting ID and all that.
Yeah.
It worked. But maybe she's got a different kind of phone. I don't know.
She said it's an iPhone, I think.
Oh, and iPhone.
Polyrazzmatazz.
I have a Android.
I do too.
Okay.
Very nice one.
All right.
She's come on before.
Oh, I know. She's come on, yes, and she's come, and Rosalita, remember, she's come to a movie night.
This is not the first time, so she's playing some sort of game.
Who's that? Oh, Elegant Earthbound. Hi, I love your picture.
Thank you. Okay, I'm going back on mute.
Do you like everybody's name? Happy?
Oh, she called in more than once, guys.
Oh, yeah, I know.
And like you guys were saying, she'd come into the Zoom.
She even came into a movie night and told us how much she loved being with all the Ramblers.
Yeah. She said she's going to be nice when she calls in. She just said had a couple of questions. That's what she said earlier when you were reading.
Oh, that's fine. But
Yeah.
can you tell me if you're still with B plus? That's all I want to know. Lives Award. How was your after day Thanksgiving? Day after Thanksgiving, Scooter.
Oh, I've been kind of groggy in a fog, sort of.
I know, so have I.
Really?
Yeah. How was your oh, there she is.
Here she is.
Okay, there she made it. I'm gonna mute because
Okay.
there's music playing
All
from
right.
Dave TV.
All right. Did we let her in?
Yeah,
I let
she's
her in.
sorry.
Are you there, caller? Are you there, Michelle? Does she have a? Oh, Michelle's gone.
I'm sure she'll call back. Was she my?
I don't know. I didn't even. Did anybody see if she was mic'd up?
I was trying to look, but I'm not a host, so
Yeah, but-
whatever,
oh,
you know.
Okay, isn't it? Okay,
Oh.
well, yeah. Oh, I can't do it. Sharon's still the host. Sharon, can you co-host Scooter?
Thank you, Sharon. I haven't been a host in here forever, co-host, whatever. I love all these names in here. Divine, white, magical Margot, lovely Lark, elegant earthbound spirit, terrific Tammy, level-headed Lasso Lacey, Nikki Tatas, and kitten grandma. Oh, and then Carolyn to boss into chair. That is cute. I didn't see any of that. Very cute.
We will, Debbie L.
Yeah, I've been naming people.
I have to think of something or somebody name me.
Well, I'll name you. I named everybody else. I'll name you.
Go ahead.
Where are you? Michelle? What happened?
Yeah, call back, Michelle. Oh, that's cute, Darcy. Delightful, Darcy.
I got some good bottles from the restaurant, Sassy Darcy. I'm going to do some reverse decoupage on them. Michael's so funny, right? Because I go like this. Jimmy, don't let anybody take the bottles away, right? And then Gia went to grab some. I said, no, I'm taking. Michael goes, my mom's taking them home for the 5 cents. Don't take. I said, oh, stop it. I'm taking them home to take them. I said.
Oh, I like that, Sharon. Deliciously naughty 2 scooter chick.
And then I go to my son. I go, show me where all the liquor bottles are, because they were in a different place where the bar used to be. And he goes, they're over here. And he goes, why? What do you want? And he goes, get a glass. So I said, I don't want anything to drink. I want to look at them and tell you which ones I want. So when you're done with them, you save it and bring it to me.
Holy beats.
All liquor bottles.
I'm just looking. Don't mind me.
Oh, she
No
says
one is giving me things
ask.
to ask. It's technical problems. Okay, but you got in here. And can you answer me about B plus, please? Are you still a mod over at B plus? Thanks, Linda. Hope you had a good Thanksgiving, Linda. How was your Thanksgiving? Hey, Chris Ray. Nicole, when's your big Rambler meetup?
Sorry, I was trying to do some of my Black Friday Christmas shopping because there's like 1 hour left.
Oh, stop. When's your big Rambler meetup?
I'm gonna go tomorrow. Tomorrow.
Oh, your big Rambler meetup's tomorrow?
Uh-huh.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. Do you hear me chewing? I'm sorry in advance.
Are you still eating shrimp cocktail?
I am. I took a little break and now I'm eating it again.
Sounds good.
Hey,
Zero carb.
Vicky, how are you?
Zero carb, really. I mean,
Remember the other
Oh,
Vicky
I
that told me
know.
about my
She was
doll with the
so
music in the
cute.
back? What?
hmm?
What do you need a notebook for?
Just, no, she was supposed to go out and what,
Here. We're over here.
oh, goodness.
Oh, and I gotta send
Rowan, I
this.
love your shirt, your blouse.
I gotta send this to Jujubes. Mine?
Yes, I love it.
I gotta send this to Jujubes.
Hello,
Why would-
everybody.
Surprising, Carolyn.
My name's Pink.
Hi, Jimmy.
Hi, everybody.
Here, this is this. And these are all the doxing journals. Here you go.
Okay, I'll go.
Hold on.
I'll,
One more doxing
I'm gonna
journal.
put it in the spreadsheet.
Hurry up. Go put them in the
I'm gonna enter it in
spreadsheets.
the
Everybody I doxed just today.
Okay.
Oh my God.
Do they know the difference between humor and
Put
sarcasm?
it with the other one.
Oh, yeah.
It's over here by the.
Oh,
Probably
I
not.
forgot to show it to Allie today. And did you put that
Oh,
show?
no, if I know the difference half the time, Karen.
What?
Hey,
Pink Jimmy.
Hi, Lexi.
She wanted to say hi.
Did somebody say?
Hey, Lexi.
No, it's no Lexi saying hi.
Sharon up here.
Hi, Sharon.
I
Hi,
like
everybody again.
Oh, I don't know.
Oh.
Huh?
Hi, Lexi. Goodness.
Where's Kevin?
Did you color your hair, Scooter, darker?
No, it's just because I have the light on.
Mm.
It's all the same color.
Bag of bright pink next.
No, I'm not.
Did anybody do any good Black Friday shopping? Put down the big.
I
If you
did.
did, put down what you got on Black
I
Friday.
got a laptop today.
I got,
You did,
my
Earthbound? You got a laptop?
Well, I ordered it. It's supposed to be delivered tomorrow.
Oh,
I
good.
got one too.
You did too? Oh wow. Moving on up to
But it
big
wasn't
leagues.
for me, it was for my daughter. My
Oh, your
daughter.
daughter?
Uh-huh.
Your daughter.
Just one daughter?
I bought
or
about
the two
400.
daughters are gonna share it?
No, we'll share. Sure.
Yeah, she's sharing it with Garnet.
I bought about $460 worth of fabric.
No, you didn't.
Yeah, I did.
No, you didn't.
Oh
What are
my
you-
God.
Oh my gosh, how many bolts was that?
All the bones.
How many?
But
Oh.
I had half off.
Yeah, but how many
So,
bolts?
230.
How many bolts?
How many bolts?
Yeah.
I've got a bolt of white, and then the rest of it is in various sizes, like the other 25.
Oh.
Mm.
Wow, how long did it take to cut all that?
It took her about half hour, maybe.
Was it busy?
It was, and then it died off a little bit. And that's when I said, oh, maybe I should get out of here. So I did. So I went to the counter and got home. I didn't even have to wait at the cutting counter, which is like never. And
Did you
yes.
call, Sharon?
You went to Estes
Joe.
Park for the nighttime Christmas parade, our family tradition. Oh, good. That sounds fun, Vicky.
Estes Park is beautiful.
Yeah, I remember the other Vicky we had too, and she told me that thing about the doll. But that's nice. I didn't know you lived in Colorado.
So Debbie, I have a 2-story Joann's here.
Oh, wow, okay,
Yeah.
okay.
A 2-story
Yeah.
Joann's.
That is
You're,
big.
you're living it up. You're living it up. You must
Oh,
be
you know, yeah.
living it up over there.
The whole
Wow.
upstairs is fabric and fabric related.
Mary Warren
things.
wants to know
Yeah.
what you're making with all that fabric. A quilt, she says.
Maybe.
Maybe she is. Did you
Yes.
did you sneak it in the house a little bit at a time?
You know what? Mike said, wow, that garage door is really quiet. I didn't even hear you coming. As I'm just scurrying across the kitchen trying to make it to the sewing room. Yeah, get caught. Oh my God. So, yeah, he didn't see. Did you get what you wanted? I said, yeah, I did. He thought I went for like some white fabric.
Yeah,
and
a
I
little
got some
bit.
red
Yeah, I
and
got it. Not
green
really a
and
lot.
pink and purple and blue and multicolor and
Just a little bit.
Yeah, a little this, a little that.
A few things.
Yeah. Mm.
I mean, it could be worse. $400. It could have been 1,000, right?
Well, the thing is that I got about half off, so it was $230. But then in order to escape, because he said to me, what did he say? Oh, you got pizza yesterday. No, Wednesday. I said, yeah, how'd you know? He goes, saw it on the Citibank
Yeah.
thing. I said, geez, is there anything I could do that you don't know about?
No,
So I
Jimmy
thought,
knows when something gets delivered at the
receipt.
post office.
Yeah, well, anyway, I paid $80, so I put $80 on it to make the receipt.
He has the
Look
USPS
That is-
delivery digest, probably, right? Is that what you guys have?
I
You
don't know.
can
He always does like when Amazon's delivering a package today, or
Yep.
the post office there is there. He's got all these like
Yep.
alerts on everything.
Yes, it's the
Mhm.
USPS informed delivery. It sends you an email, and it actually shows the exact thing you're getting in the mail, like pictures of it.
Yes, we get pictures of the envelopes even coming here.
Yep. So if you think it's a bill, you can look at it without
Oh.
being able to open it and be stressed out before it comes.
Sharon, listen to me. Jimmy told me that the 5 easels that I sent you as a gift, he listened to what he did. He left them out. Then he said, okay, I'm going to bring these to the post office. I'm going to slit the box, put them in there. And he was rushing, so he didn't. So they're going to be sent out to you separately. So don't think I forgot them.
Okay, that's okay. Thank you.
You're welcome.
It's all good. I'm not worried.
They're
You know how I
saying,
am. Be World War III, and I say it's okay.
they're saying Scooter is reading the chat incessantly.
Good. I got a lot of stuff while I was on here. I got a lot of stuff done for Christmas.
Yeah, I didn't do too much
Really? Like what kind of stuff?
Christmas shopping.
Like
What store? What store? Tell me
Just
that.
just mostly Wayfair furniture.
Wayfair, they've got just what you need. Yeah.
I wanted a dresser.
You got
Is
the
it
dresser?
nice? It
Oh,
looks
oh. Michelle K just put in their chat. I was gonna send you the number. I can't call in.
Why can't you call it?
That's what she put in BBT's chat.
She was going to send them the number?
Yep, that's what I
Oh.
just read.
That's fine. I mean, she did say all are welcome, right? Just be respectful.
Well, but I wouldn't. I want the person that's calling to tell me who's calling.
Oh,
Okay.
yeah.
Yeah, that's shady. It needs to,
Yeah.
has to be the person that you're expecting.
Well, yeah, they got an email to get they have the link now.
She
so.
said she was going to just give it to one of them to call in. So
Well,
any
then
calls
one of
don't.
them-
Michelle, that's rude. Come on now.
I guess
And
she's
her
not with
life-
B plus anymore.
BBT's
She
live
won't answer that
attended.
question.
Well, it's okay. If they put their name, can you just I don't know if you can talk to them before you go live or something. I don't have no idea. I don't know. I don't know how that works.
On the phone.
Her
Yeah.
life just
The
ended.
button, the kill switch.
I can't believe they're so afraid.
But don't just call in. It's okay. Nobody's gonna be mean or anything.
Well, then just call in. Let us know who you were given the number to.
Yeah.
Just be,
Well, BB,
Why can't they come and ask for their own link, Michelle?
just be
yeah,
upfront.
she just ended her own her
Maybe
life.
they just wanna.
I don't understand why people can't just get along. I just don't get it.
Well, it's
Live
not
and let
like-
live. If you don't want to
like-
be friends with us, that's fine. But you know, the game playing and it's just so childish.
Yeah, it's like little kids.
It is worse. It's worse.
You're right,
Because-
you're right.
Little kids, you can say, hey, this isn't right. Okay, so let's not do this again. And a lot of them will say, oh, okay. Most of them won't say, oh, I'm gonna get you. Yeah, no.
And your little dog too.
Yeah.
Right? I mean, I don't understand these people. I really don't.
Crap, is
Hi,
this month
Alicia Bissell. Hi, Captain Lee Fan. What?
Alicia?
I want to look at what. Did you get anything today on Black Friday, Scooter? Did anybody get anything on Black Friday? Anybody?
Look what I
have-
got.
I
I
haven't.
got. I
I
got your
bought
package.
everything. I bought everything. There's nothing left for anybody to buy. I got it all.
I heard about you getting all that stuff. All that stuff.
Yep. You can blackmail me now.
I know.
But, I got Carolyn's package today. I still haven't opened it, or Linda's.
Oh.
Nope. I gotta
Tell me. Unless it's good.
tell you what.
That
Oh.
anything's broken.
No, I don't even. It's fine.
Oh no, everything came in one piece today, Carolyn.
I didn't check
Oh,
mine.
you got it all today?
You can, yes,
Oh
I
my
got yours.
gosh.
too.
it came
Sure.
today. It was fast.
Sharon's was fine.
Mm-hmm.
You already knew.
To me. Her.
You already knew that Sharon's was fine?
Who?
You.
Well, she said it earlier.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry. I missed it. Don't have to bite my head off. I'm just one person.
Well, you not told. No, I'm kidding.
Just one person.
I know. I'm kidding. I get it up. Look what Rosalita says. My husband would be embarrassed if I acted like some of those women. He told me to find a hobby if he saw me hate watching about the same person night after night.
Oh
Yeah.
man, yeah.
I don't know.
Mike's just like, what is wrong with these people?
My husband doesn't even take what I'm doing. He's like, hi.
What is wrong
I-
with them? What is wrong?
Mike has gotten to know a few of the key players just from osmosis more than anything, you know?
Mm-hmm.
You see Captain Lee got a new refrigerator and her son got a new gaming PC.
You got a new refrigerator? Really? Where did you buy that? Wow. Running.
Yeah, everything's expensive still. Like, even computers expensive. Like, if you want a decent one, you can get the Black Friday ones, but they're not. You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah.
No, that's what Mike was saying.
I know.
Daughter one, but
Your daughter?
my daughter
Your daughter wanted one?
play, like, Steam games, like, online.
Yeah.
Yeah, the kids don't need as
Hey, Rob, I haven't set this stuff out yet. Sorry. And I haven't billed any of you guys, but I didn't forget.
Oh, my God.
I already have boxes, you know, how, Kevin, Remember I
Kevin.
said I had some small boxes? Well, guess what? I went to pack them and they're way too little.
It's okay, Scooter.
What? What, Nicole?
Verena, you sounded like you were a little panicked about it.
I feel bad. These people they're gonna forget that that they even wanted to buy these.
Oh, you wanted what? When? Oh, this year you mean? Oh.
Yeah.
I highly doubt
Have you
that.
sent invoices out, Scooter?
No, I haven't. No.
You're gonna be thrown out of the club.
Boss gonna tell you, don't forget my invoice.
I won't. But
Okay.
I'm thinking of ordering them online. Is that feasible?
Okay, hold on a minute. Is this Deborah really coming in?
I don't know.
Well, it better be.
Yeah, it is. Hi, Deborah.
Deborah?
Hi, everyone.
Yeah.
Okay,
There
just
we
wanted
go.
to make sure
They
you were
didn't
you.
charge you yet, though. They
Right.
didn't charge you.
You're right. You're
Oh my
right.
God,
Make-
we'll get at the green bean casserole. Oh my God, he's getting at it.
I'm the only one here with my real name. Everyone
Are you
else
talking
has.
about
Yeah, but they
ordering the
could be,
boxes
you know,
online,
bad.
Scooter?
Hey, I'm Nikki Tatas. That's me. That's my real name. I want to change that to my real name. I love it so much. I do. It's cute.
Are you talking about ordering boxes online?
Yeah, I was thinking of that, just for,
Oh, you're getting potatoes too? Be careful of that hobnail vase. Now, be careful of it.
Check the prices.
yeah, that's what I did. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, if it's cheaper to order them, then yeah.
Yeah.
You don't just have boxes around?
No, we can't. We have to get the right boxes, Carolyn. They have to bear the weight of someone throwing it off of a truck because that's what they do. I swear that's what they do.
That's
You
what
have to
they
get
do.
the good boxes. Yeah, you have no choice.
Yeah, I'll check the liquor
And
store,
Nick?
Scooter.
No, Nick worked at UPS. Nick, do you have anything to say about the situation? Did you hear that? He worked at UPS and he knows.
Mm.
I didn't hear.
Sorry,
You said
correction. I was the only person here with my real name. But
You
I
were.
like this one. This one's good.
I said not something else.
Sharon.
He worked at UPS. He said he can confirm that happens. They
I
throw
got-
boxes.
You throw
They
them?
do it.
You throw them?
Yeah.
Go
Friends
long.
with FedEx.
Yeah.
Go long.
I don't doubt it.
What's that for?
Look, Bridget said I worked at FedEx. Boxes are thrown all around, right?
Sure, yeah.
All they do is
And
throw 'em.
I swear if they have fragile stickers on there, they throw them around even more.
Hi,
I
Ruff, you
swear.
ready?
Ruff! Hey!
Ruff,
are
did you
you?
get your box?
Donna?
And Kevin, I'll check the liquor store. We have one right up the
Do
road.
we have the wait on Ruff's daughter's box?
No.
Vicky, my roommate Joel is from Waukesha. That happened
Ruff,
this
can you
month.
real quick send me your daughter's address? Because we have the cookie jar and the pink snowman mug to go out. Can you real quick do it?
And I
Nothing
agree.
broke. Ruff got the package from us. Nothing broken. Oh, that's excellent. We have another box for Ruff going out?
I think so. Let me look and see.
We never got that
I was
hummingbird.
saying- I
Did
was
we
saying-
ever get that hummingbird?
No. That thing with that has to be very.
For Chris Ree?
No, I didn't do it. I was just thinking about that. Right now I have yes, I do. I have a big box of rock right here.
You have another box going out, Ruff.
Oh my gosh, there's a lot of people on panel. I'm
Lots
looking
of
at
money.
YouTube.
It's,
It won't go out till Monday because it's UPS.
I could have went out there today, but I have so much.
Do I know what's in that box?
Do I know? I know.
Do I
I have
know?
an idea.
And also just Gail B and
I'll
Mary
tell you.
F. You both have packages going out tomorrow morning.
Good.
We toss
Yeah.
them off the trucks on to the belts.
Yep.
Rainbows on roses and whispers. I didn't really want anything on Good Friday. Good Friday.
It is.
Black Friday. The only thing I was interested in was maybe one of those Bissell cross waves, but
Ooh, I don't know. Wait, Carolyn, wait.
I am.
I see people get rid of them on the swap and shop, like brand new. They're like brand new. And
Yeah,
all the
I don't
time,
know.
why?
I wasn't feeling it.
I think maybe your
What is it?
intuition is
Vacuum?
possibly right.
No, it's sort of this what supposed to do your hard floors, like this tile
Oh,
floor
yeah.
here and vacuum but I don't know.
We had something.
I didn't watch I didn't watch Daryl Brooks, but I know that his mother lived across the street, and she was saying it was just horrible. It was crazy.
Lived
And I
across the
can't
street
imagine
from who?
Daryl Brooks, where that happened in Waukesha, the parade.
Oh, his mother lived across the street?
Yeah, from where that happened.
From
What?
a show?
Remember the Daryl Brooks thing? It's
What
so
about
weird
it?
how stuff is connected. It happened in Waukesha.
What
Yeah.
about-
And whose mother lived across the street?
Joel's.
Oh, Joel's. That's what I'm
Yeah.
saying. I'm like, not Daryl Brooks's. Oh, really?
No, Joel's mother. He's from there. He came from there.
I know. He came from there. That's
Oh,
where you adopted
no.
him from?
Yes.
Wisconsin's it's a weird place.
And then have the Slender Man again. The Slender Man thing was in Waukesha.
Yeah.
And yeah, it's crazy. I didn't think it was a big city. Bridget likes the crosswave.
You have the crosswave?
She said it's her favorite thing. Yeah.
It's my favorite thing. The cross. Really?
Wait,
Tell
now is
me.
that the
I wish
cleaner?
you would come up and tell me a little bit about it, Bridget, because I've
Is it a
tried to ask
cleaner?
people that really own the machine. Would you call in and please tell me just a little bit about this thing?
And
What-
tell me what it is first, please.
I'm sorry. The Swap and Shop is like it's like the Facebook Marketplace, but it's for local stuff. It's like our local like our local yard sale site.
Don't go
Mm.
get the.
Rosalita said
let's
to
see.
get this other one.
The Tinico? Is that like a off-brand?
Is it like a carpet shampoo or something?
Yeah.
It's like no, it's like for hard surfaces, like for
Oh,
tile
okay,
floors
yeah,
and stuff, and but you can use it on carpets, like area rugs. But like you're not going to shampoo your whole carpet with it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, right.
No, I don't think it is. I didn't say that. Is
So
that
the
the
Tinico. Let me look at that Tinico.
No, Alicia, I said hi to you when I first got up here.
Okay, thank you. I'm going to give it to Jimmy again because then I don't have to go searching for that. Ruff, thank you. I'm sending you Ruff's daughter's address.
Okay.
Sorry, Kathy.
Wow, Carolyn. Tinico is 10 times better than Crosswave. I owned a cleaning business for years. I know cleaning.
Really, Rosalita? You know cleaning? You should come up and give us cleaning tips one night.
Oh, boy.
You know, we
yeah.
wanted to do that. Remember, we were going to do a new segment, best of, and then everybody would come on panel and say
I'm not
their
gonna-
best little tips. And sometimes it's going to be about like stain removal or your best gadgets you like in the kitchen. Rosalita, you should come up and talk to us about that.
That'd be cool.
I thought that was like one of the like, I don't know, knockoffs or something.
I have a tip. Get someone else to do it if you can.
Now you're
Right.
talking. That's right.
What? I didn't hear what they said.
Get someone else
Yeah, I
to
gotta
do it.
this here.
Oh, I'm so sorry. I was like you know how sometimes I just go off.
Of course.
Yeah.
Nicole's dozing off there.
No, I'm not. I'm not tired at all. 8:50 because I have to get up early.
What is with
You
me?
do?
For the thing.
For the what?
Remember the thing that I'm doing?
Oh, no,
Right.
I think if it's what yeah, I think. I'm not sure.
It's nothing bad. I mean, it's good.
Yeah.
Why am I not remembering?
Yeah, I knew it. Kids.
Wait, it smell good?
Well, it just kind of dribbles out, you know.
I'll message
Shake
it
it
to
up
you.
real good.
Okay, it's getting better.
Yeah. That's enough. That sounds like a lot.
No, that's not for me, I thought this was my.
She said maybe
What?
she will do that sometime, Carolyn.
What?
She said maybe she will do that sometime.
Maybe. So wait, let me go look at this thing you're recommending to make somebody see. And I wish that Bridget would come up too. Cool. Is it the what model is it? iFloor. There's like there's a bunch of them. So is it the what is it? The iFloor 3? Is it the iFloor 3? It's cordless. I really hate, believe it or not, I hate the cordless.
I do too.
Let me cough in the mic.
I messaged you, Sharon, about the thing.
I got it. Oh, not cord.
Okay, I'm
The
looking at this
thing-
multi-surface cleaning for any messes. Okay.
Oh, wow, Carolyn. I cleaned for the corporates of Johnson's Wax. Johnson's Wax is the owners of Pledge, Windex, Glade, etc. Let me go see my model. I'll get right back with you.
All right.
Huh. Okay. This is real
Wow.
good stuff here.
I don't know why I thought it was a knockoff. Okay. iFloor 3, iFloor 2 complete, iFloor 3 Breeze complete, and then there's the Floor 1 S5. Let's see. Running time. Up to 25 minutes, 20, so, okay. Tank capacity. Dirty water capacity. Okay. LED, that iFloor 3 and Floor 1 S5. Cleaning solution. 1, I don't know what that means. 2, 2, 1. Cleaning solution 2, 2, 1.
I have the Floor 1 S5.
Floor 1 S5.
Floor.
Yeah, Floor 1 S5.
401 is.
David Day. Is that really you, Debbie D?
Debbie,
Yeah. That dog looking at me, girl.
got a super chat.
I didn't hear it.
I'll probably do it in a second.
Thank you, Alicia. Thank you, Alicia. Floor 1 S5.
Yep. She said it talks to you.
Tells you you're looking
Really?
lovely. You look great as you're pushing me. Push me harder. Down the hall. Okay. It talks to you. It would be nice if it talks to you. Can you imagine if it was real nasty? People like that's as strong as your grip is on me. Not too good. And these are such short strokes. You're terrible. That would be fun if your machines talk to you, right?
What are you doing? Just sitting there drinking coffee?
Yeah. About time you got up and cleaned this freaking floor.
You missed a spot.
You're going too slow. Can't you go any faster?
I guarantee you that would be a big seller if you had something that insulted you.
That was
I think it would be huge.
Maybe.
It
You
would be
think?
huge.
It would be.
Find a nasty vacuum because people
Wow, it's
are
about
getting
time you reached for me
insulted.
again. What's it been now? 3 months? I hope you're not having people over on those floors.
Gee, the house is looking pretty shabby.
Yeah.
That's what it would say to me.
Oh my
My
God.
vacuum cleaner would say.
Oh my God.
I refuse to let my wheels touch that.
Wow.
Something.
Rosalina. OMG, I'm laughing. I almost fell out of bed.
It'd probably say, you know, your husband was right when you had that last argument.
Yeah.
If you don't get up and start cleaning, I might tell your husband what you've been up to lately.
Oh my.
Gosh.
I've missed you. Give me a hug.
Yeah, that UPS man who comes so often. We both know it's not the UPS man.
What took you so long? You've been shopping again? Buying more stuff?
Yeah.
How about
Yeah.
cleaning up a little bit?
Yeah.
The Heart-Made Wife said she just heard from her daughter. They gave her a
Oh.
couple of shots and a couple of pills, but nothing was helping. Now they have given her morphine and she has some reduction in pain finally.
Oh, wow.
What's wrong?
Oh,
She said
man.
they're doing an MRI next.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Do you see the one she's talking about?
Mm-hmm.
What, you don't like it or?
No,
Not what
I know. I'm trying to look for the best deals on them.
Oh.
Are you looking for something that washes and dries the floor at the same time?
Mm-hmm.
Wow, there is something that exists that does that.
It says it's a, yeah, see in this one, what I like about this one, I don't think the Bissell is a steam mop as well.
How much is it?
Is it, Bridget? Is, because it's, I wish Bridget was.
Probably a couple
This says
$100.
it's a smart floor cleaner and a steam mop. All of a sudden it says it, steam utilizes the power of steam to clean in one smart step. Our iLoop smart sensor technology detects wet, dry dirt, debris, and other messes. Suction, power, roller speed, and water flow automatically adjust to the mess as it cleans. Do not add the cleaning solution to the S5 steam as it may cause damage. Please only use the product on hard floors that are resistant to high temperatures. So, are you able to use this on an area rug or you're not? Because the Crosswave you can, right? Can you not use this on an area rug?
Good night, Sherry M.
Good night, Sherry M.
Good night, Sherry.
Good night, Sherry.
Good night, Sherry M. Sweet dreams.
Good night, Sherry.
Sharon. So quiet in here.
No, way too
I'm
quiet.
fighting sleep.
Oh no, I was like that earlier, but I got over it.
Mm.
I got my
I'm
second.
real relaxed.
Mm.
I'm just real relaxed.
Mm-hmm. Me
That's
too.
good. Yeah, me too. Me too.
So I'm just listening.
So are you gonna go to bed, Nicole, or are you pretty much done with that?
No, I have to go to bed.
Yeah, I think that would be a good idea.
I have to.
What's the
Yeah.
matter? You been up all day?
Rosalita's, it's only for hard floors.
Okay.
Now that she's at it on Amazon.
Hmm. Okay. Have you ever tried to run it on a low pile area? I'm just wondering if you ever broke the rules and tried that and what happens.
Go to a review forum that's not related in any way to the thing. That's what I do.
Because the Crosswave does hard floors and area rugs. That's the only thing, but I don't think it's a steam cleaner, right? It's a chemical cleaner,
I thought it
So-
was a steam cleaner.
not the Bissell Crosswave. I wish they would
Oh.
both. I wish they would both talk to me on panel.
She said, yes, I have. I used it on a low profile throw rug and it worked.
Oh, then I think that would be fine because that's what like. If I do that, I just want to do like I don't have like big shag carpets or anything. I have a like a an area rug or a runner or something like that. I want to just be able to use it. Do you think I'd be okay using it like that?
Oh, I'll bet you would be.
Why wouldn't it be? I mean, like, right?
Right.
What's going to happen?
That's a pun, guys. You said, why would it be, right?
Okay. Now, I want to ask Bridget, is the Crosswave, this is just steam, Rosalita? There's no chemical or like no cleaner you put in there, right? It's just steam, right? And then I have another question. The
I'll bet you could put a few
roller
drops.
thing, how does that get cleaned? How do you clean the machine? The rollery thing. Is that like fabric or something you've got to take off and throw in the washing machine or something? What do you have to do with that? And Bridget, if you're still there, does yours take like a carpet, like a floor cleaner? What is that about?
Rosalita said it's self-cleaning. You put it on the charger and it goes through a whole cleaning process.
Okay, that's good.
Why?
Hmm. Okay. Do you have the tools with it, Rosalita?
She said it comes with a cleaner that you put a small capful in with your water.
Bridget
She's
saying
heard
that?
good things about the Crosswave. She had one a few years back,
Oh,
but it didn't work for her.
that's
Oh.
Rosalita.
That's Rosalita.
Okay.
Yeah.
So it's saying that it's at the lowest price. Lowest.
I don't know anything about them. I've got I just have tiles and I just have one of those steam cleaners, I guess you call them. So that's the only thing I really have I just have tiles. Rosalita said hers came with the charging base, the extra filter, cleaner, and extra mop roll. Rosalita, do you know this? In my steam mop that I use on my tiles, it leaves streaks. I'm probably putting the wrong stuff in my steamer mop thing. I'm not even calling it the right thing, I'm sure. That makes them streaky. I've got to be probably putting the wrong stuff in it.
It makes your floors streak?
the tiles get streaks in them. I mean, they're clean, but I can see like streaks in them.
Mm.
So I
Are
don't
they
know.
really shiny tiles?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, some of them. Some are super shiny, and then some. I've got different ones. The whole house isn't the same tiles.
Mary Warren wanted to know if anybody has the robot cleaner. I do not.
Yeah, I don't have that either. I'm putting it in, it's like a steam mop, if you're asking me, Rosalita. It's just got like a reservoir on it that you fill with whatever you're gonna clean, and it like makes it steamy on your floors. But then, you know, it just makes them look streaky. So I kind of haven't used it for a while. I just use the old-fashioned mop. Well, Rosalita, I can't remember what came with the steam mop. That's the thing, I forget. I just thought maybe there was something, you know, like with vinegar. I think maybe I tried that, but they still were streaky. You know, in with water.
What about the S5 Extreme? What about that, Rosalita?
Thank you, Rosalita Marie. Thank you. I'll look that up. Thanks so much.
So they're going to have more sales, right? Because I had to hurry up and get what I got, and now it's over. So will they have a Cyber Monday, right?
Nope, you missed it. That's it.
Really, Nick? I don't need your input.
No, you wait till next year now. Sorry.
Oh my God! I'm choose live. Really?
Nice one.
Yeah.
Greenland.
What did you want to get that you can't get? What do you have that I can't get?
There'll be
Every
a
What do you
Cyber
have that I
Monday
would
sales,
want?
but it's all online.
What are you
Uh-huh.
looking to get? Just tell me what you're looking to get.
well, I don't know what I'm looking to get. Everything.
There's
I
still
don't.
sales on.
Yeah, but they're not the Black Friday.
Yeah, I'm still shopping Black Friday.
Are you serious?
I'm serious. I'm looking at this thing right now.
On what site?
I'm on Best Buy right now, but
Black Friday's like
Are you doing the Rakuten thing? I'm gonna do it.
Oh, thanks for that too, Rosalita Marie. I didn't know that. It makes sense because vinegar is acidic. Oh, thanks
Pro
for
has an
telling me.
animated display, and this one. Wait, I'm gonna. This says something like. The product information states that the S5 Extreme has the suction-only feature to vacuum without water. I thought that was only available on the S5 Pro model. Am I correct that this model has the same? Yes, you're correct. It has a suction-only mode. From what I've been able to tell, the only difference between this and the Pro is their display. The Pro has an animated display. This one doesn't. We've owned it for a few months. We love it. Works well. My wife is extremely happy with it. Okay, where's the Pro Extreme?
You know, I always heard like vinegar to wash your windows or something with it. But, you know, maybe that's not true either. But I never thought about what Rosalita said, that it is really acidic and it'll dull your floor in time. I didn't think of it like
Oh
that.
yeah, you can't if you use vinegar, you can't use it all the time on your floors. Yeah, I know that.
Okay,
yeah.
I didn't know that. Okay. Well, it makes sense. I guess I just wasn't thinking logically about it.
Oh, I get to spin the wheel.
Spin that wheel.
Wait a minute, what wheel are you spinning? What?
The floor cleaner site.
Well,
There's this.
I wanna-
There's a where it says "Try my luck."
Can anybody spin the wheel?
Yeah, it's spinning. It's spinning. It's spinning. Do I get to stop it? It stops
I
by
think you
itself.
have. Oh, it did. Did you
Let me
win?
see. I might get a. Ooh, I got $5 off. I wanted more than that. I wanted the free something.
Well, use your other device and try again.
Let's see now. It says I'm at their actual site, and there's the S5 Pro 2. Then there's the Floor 1 S5. Then, you know, and Best Buy has that other one, the extreme one. Then they have, do you know they have an S7 now, Rosalita?
What
Isn't
are you
that
trying to
crazy?
buy now, honey?
Nothing, honey.
Good. Just checking.
Run simultaneously for up to 40 minutes. Oh, that's running for 40 minutes.
Where's Nicole want to buy?
I don't know. Nicole's just looking for something to buy.
Just something?
Yeah, she's looking.
Cool.
It's okay.
I can dig it. Can't believe the kids took all this stuff out, man, and I got to the point. Kick the freaking buses and my shoulder gets better.
Rosalita. Hmm.
Mm-mm.
Yellow staining. Ask Rosalita.
Everybody has been.
See?
Rosalita's getting all the,
Ask Rosalita.
she's getting all the cleaning questions.
I never knew she was cleaning.
No, but she knows everything about it.
I know. I don't know what to get, Rosalita. I'm getting so confused.
Rosalita Marie knows all the products to buy and everything.
Easy, easy. Come on. Yes.
For me, it's so confusing when I look for cleaning products. There's so many of them. I get confused which ones to get and stuff.
No.
Good night, Debbie L.
Hi, Debbie L.
Good night, Debbie L.
Hi, Debbie L.
Good night, Debbie L.
Yeah, there.
Good night, Alicia.
Ellie.
Good night, Alicia.
Hi,
Good
Alicia.
night, Alicia.
See you soon.
Hmm. Oh my gosh.
Alicia, are you still in here? Or did you go out already?
Just say good night.
I wanted to tell her an article I read. last night. I don't know if she heard about it. It's in her city. This lady she was like 51, I think, or something. And she started online dating someone,
Right.
and he was from, she went to see him, to meet up with him for the first time in Lima, Peru. And she was there for a while with him, like a couple months. And then after a while, her family, I think her daughter and other people tried to reach out to her, and they weren't getting a message, anything back from her. And all of a sudden, the boyfriend, the supposed boyfriend anyway, he messaged, I believe, the daughter and said, she already left to go back to, I think it was California.
Mm-hmm.
She left, a little while ago.
Yeah.
Or whatever. And they said, no, she couldn't have left. Our mother wouldn't just leave like that to come home and not come home. And he's like, I don't know what to tell you. Because she left here. Well, come to find out. Because, it made the big news, I guess. So it got the police on it in the area right away, and they had to do investigating. Turns out he had harvested her organs.
When is this real? For real?
Yes, I just read it last night, Carolyn. And he even had videos of himself doing it himself, taking her organ, her pancreas, and he was cutting it. And,
But he wasn't really selling it, right? He was just doing it for himself?
Yeah, at first I thought he was selling it because they said harvesting her organs. Then they said that he had a video with her intestines and
Wait a minute.
look it up, look it up. It popped up into my news last night. And I thought, oh my gosh, I wonder if Alicia's heard of this.
That sounds horrifying.
Doesn't it?
If it's, that's crazy.
Isn't it though? Yeah, Rosalita. Maybe Carolyn can look it up. Yeah, it was, I guess, very recent. They were finding pieces of her body coming up through the ocean, I guess, onto a beach, like her finger. There was a head with no face.
Oh,
There
God.
was,
What is this? Where did this happen?
it happened in Peru, Lima, where Alicia's from. And the body was washing up in a town that started with an H. Can't remember the name of the town. Isn't that horrible?
It's like a horror movie, but worse because
Isn't
it's
it?
real. Oh,
And why would her face be gone?
there's the thought. Oh,
And something about her torso. I can't remember if it was her torso only that had nothing left on it, or
oh.
that is a nightmare, a movie, a
Ooh.
horror flick.
So I assume he's arrested and in prison and stuff.
No, he was arrested, but I don't know what else has happened yet. I guess this was just very recent.
Oh. Well, I'm sure she's heard about it.
Yeah, she must be gone.
I think she left. I didn't see her after she said goodbye.
Are you looking for it, Carolyn, or do you want me to look for it?
Oh, I was just looking at this thing that Rosalita told me. I'm getting so confused.
I'll see if I can get it to pop back up. As soon as I get past this level.
Night, Liza Ward.
I don't understand which one, Rosalita.
Night, Liza.
Good night,
Or-
Liza.
Morning, whatever.
Have a good night at your
There's a
lapidary.
one
Robin.
S5. Is that it, Rosalita? Rosalita, I'm going to send this to you in Slack. Can you tell me if this is the one, please? I'm just putting it in general, okay? Just tell me if this is the one.
Okay. I found something.
Oh, wait a minute, you're not in here. Oh my gosh, I'm gonna send it to you by email. Okay.
I found something.
But hold on a minute, I've got to send something to Rosalita real fast. What?
Yes.
What?
Pineapple.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna take care of it.
Who was it? Where'd you get it from?
Restaurant.
I just sent it to you. I'm confused. Wait a minute. Are they all steam cleaners? Is that one a steam cleaner? How come this one says Floor 1 S5 steam cleaner wet dry? Is that different, Rosalita?
Thank you, Annie B.
Rosalita, I'm getting all confused. Tell me if this is different. I'm going to send this to you.
I'm going to look that up real quick, Carolyn.
Okay.
Do you want me to read it?
Yeah, go ahead. Yeah. I'm just waiting for Rosalita. I don't know what that is.
Okay, it's man accused of murdering his online girlfriend and harvesting her organs. A woman traveled from Mexico, okay, it was Mexico, to Peru in search of love, only to be brutally killed and her organs stolen. Blanca Arellano traveled to Lima in July 2022 from Mexico City to meet Peruvian medical student Juan Pablo Jesus Villa Verite, or however you pronounce it, whom she'd been dating online for a short while. She stayed in contact with her family, and they believed the relationship was off to a great start after the couple finally met in person. However, on November 7th, the woman mysteriously stopped responding to her loved ones. Her niece, Carla, reached out to Villa Forte,
It's
who
Redacted.
abruptly decided to return to Mexico. However, she quickly realized that was a lie when her aunt failed to return home. Villa Forte tried to cover his tracks by stating that Carolano was no longer interested in him and that her phone was not working. Just 2 days later, on November 9th, the mutilated remains of Arellano washed ashore on a beach near Villa Forte's home in Huacho, Huacho. Arellano's face had been cut from her severed head with such precision, authorities knew immediately that someone with prior surgical experience had to have committed the crime. Her finger, arm, and torso were found hours later. As if her death was not gruesome enough, the 51-year-old's organs were removed from the torso. As suspicions fell on him, Villaforte, the man reportedly shared TikTok videos of himself dissecting human organs, including a brain and pancreas. It is unknown if these were her body parts in the videos. He was taken into custody on November 17th, charged with human trafficking, organ trafficking, and femicide, a hate crime broadly defined as the killing of women or girls solely because they are female. A search of his home gave police a glimpse into the brutality that Arellano endured. Blood was found in the bathroom, laundry room, and on a mattress. Investigators do not believe Villaforte acted alone and are working to determine where or to who the victim's organs went. Here's a picture of her. Poor lady. My gosh. This top one is her.
Was it that movie? Was it Cannibal or Silence of the Lambs or something? Or he cut the face off?
What was that? Was it Silence of the Lambs?
Yeah, remember where he cut the skin off to make
Yeah. Buffalo Bill.
Yes,
Yeah,
and he'd wear the skin and the face and
Right here.
Yeah.
It will rub the cream on. It will rub the cream on when he puts the basket. It will take the cream and
Down
it'll rub the cream on.
No, it puts the lotion on
Oh,
the
it-
skin. It gets the hose.
Oh, is that what they
Oh,
taught?
or it gets the hose, right? Yeah.
Is that where that saying's from?
Yes.
Oh my gosh.
That movie is very old.
Yeah.
I know.
For real.
But does that mean that I should know that?
Yes, 1994 is very old. I think.
I always wonder where that comes from when people say
Rosalita,
that.
did you answer me?
Oh, no, bet.
Rosalita, did you answer me?
She said she was looking at her email the last I saw, but then I haven't been watching chat since then.
Let me see. Well, let me see. Rosalita, answer me.
Sounds nice, Annie B.
Mine was. Yeah, I think, does yours have steam, Rosalita? Because I think this steam thing is something new. That's why I asked you if yours takes a cleaning solution, because I think this is the steam.
This revolutionizes the way of cleaning. Right?
Sounds
Because
like
the
it.
Bissell is not steam either. That's what I was going to say. That's what I was asking about, remember?
This
Yeah.
steam, this changes everything.
She said, yes, I did.
I say yes to the steam.
What do you think about the steam, Rosalita? Let me get the steam.
Yeah, you'd be surprised what you can use those steam cleaners for.
That is very, very true.
Yeah.
I said, yes, I did.
Do you think it's okay if I get this steam?
Isn't once and done? I remember that. It sounds like it's so old.
What?
Once and done. I don't think I've bought that floor cleaner in forever.
Once and done. I've never heard of that. It's before my time.
I have.
Before my
She said
time.
it's a very good cleaner.
Wait a minute. She says Rosalita says, no, mine does not steam. It did come with a cleaning solution. Okay.
Oh, hers doesn't steam?
No, it doesn't.
Oh, no.
No
If I
steam
get one,
comes out of
it's
it
gonna
when you
be-
mop, she said.
What?
She said no steam comes out of it when you mop. She said there's a small cap full of some cleaner you put in there. I guess that comes with it.
Yeah, but there's one that's steam now.
Oh, yeah, right.
Oh, I'd go with the steam one for sure.
Yeah.
I would choose the steam as well if it were me, just saying.
Oh, yeah, because you could do, like the tops of your draperies and whatever, in between the creases and,
Maybe that is.
you could dust them or whatever if they're not washable, so to speak, or you could send them to the dry cleaner.
I just remember once and done liking that. She said, yeah, it's still very good.
I used to use Mop and Glow until I discovered you're basically moving the dirt around. But I used to wash my kitchen floor on my hands and knees every week.
Did you?
Yeah, I did. And as I washed it, I never got any dirt off.
I did it every once in a while like that to get in the corners real good and stuff.
Oh, yeah, and the baseboards and everything, yeah.
Yeah.
Track in the door wall. Yeah. Now I don't. Now I use a Swiffer, if I do it at all.
I hear you.
Concierge sometimes decides he wants to do it. I don't argue. I just go ahead.
Rosalita, I'm going to look and see what my kitchen floor cleaner is. Once and done's taking me back.
I use lemon scented Lysol.
Dangerously naughty too, Scooter?
Mm-hmm. Deliciously naughty.
Oh, my eyes deceive me.
It's okay. I like your name, Nikki Tata.
I think that's the cutest nickname.
Rosalita.
Yeah, I think it's cute. Oh, Pledge.
You know what though, Sharon? I haven't used this in forever.
I didn't even know they made a floor cleaner.
I didn't even realize I still had this.
Why is there a truck on it? Because it's powerful?
Because usually I'm using, I don't know, spick and span, Pine Sol, that other stuff, floral stuff. I can't think of the name of it.
Oh, not Fabuloso or whatever it is. I use the lemon Lysol, whatever it is. Floor cleaner. I don't know.
We just have like the laminate floor, so we use just like vinegar and water and maybe a little bit of, dish soap or something.
You do need at least a few drops of dish soap because it makes it a surfactant.
I sure do. Yep.
Breaks up. Yep.
Yeah, I only used this stuff on my kitchen floor, not the family. Oh, you love that, Rosalita? Yeah, it's a concentrate. Yes. I would always use it here in this kitchen floor because it's a better linoleum. Well, I'll have to use it. I didn't use it last week. I'll have to use it again. Like I said, I cleaned out that cupboard. I found it way in the back. Okay, yeah, and I'm gonna look for once and done again too, Rosalita. So I know I used to use that. Okay, I love Rosalita.
All right, I don't know.
What are you guys doing? It's really quiet in here.
I know, it's quiet. I know.
They're looking at the cleaning stuff.
Yeah.
Look at them. They're just like they're really comparing
Mm-hmm.
pictures, the specs, all of it, the reviews.
I'll have to have a show and tell with my fabric tomorrow.
Yes, you should.
Like you guys care, but
I care. I
Yeah.
care about it. Yes, I do. I want to see it.
Oh,
Just because
okay.
I don't do stuff with fabric, I like to look at it.
Yeah.
And maybe, who knows, maybe I'll start to like it and I'll start buying it. Who knows?
I was talking to the girl who cuts the fabric, and I seem to always get her. And I said, "So, do you sew very much?" She said, "No, I don't sew at all." I said, "Really?" She says, "Yeah, I've worked here 20 years. I don't sew." I said, "Huh." I was kind of surprised. You know, thought, well, she'd certainly have great advice. Not so much.
Crafty crafter.
So how much fabric did you buy again, Sharon?
I'm not 100% sure of the quantity, but it was
Yeah.
like, I keep looking to make sure Mike's not sitting over. He's not.
Oh, okay. Oh,
400.
sorry.
No, he's not. He's not. It was 460 something, but I got it for 230 something. And then I had $80 in my purse, so I threw that on that. I said, can I do this before I charge it? It's okay, I'll get it back.
Yeah.
I'll just tell him, oh, I spent money on whatever. Oh, okay, and he'll just like replenish it. And he'll never put two and two. He wouldn't think I'd be that devious.
Let me look at the.
But I just didn't want him to know, you know. Because he's,
Well,
you
how
know.
long did it take you to decide on
Oh,
all of that?
I said, good couple hours for sure.
Okay, yeah.
At least. Oh yeah, I had lots of fun choosing.
Well, that's good, Sharon.
It was nice.
Oh, so the Walmart shooter said Satan led him to kill. He had a shooter's manifesto.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I heard that. I didn't see what it was though.
Let's see. What did I just do? My things. Stop. Okay. It said, let's see. Killed 6 people. He left behind a manifesto on his phone, which blamed the killings of his coworkers torment and satanic influence. Police said 2 of the victims in the shooter, overnight manager Andre Bing, were found dead in the Chesapeake store's break room. 3 more died in the hospital. 6 people were wounded. Co-workers described the overnight team as family and were devastated. And he said in this, "Sorry, God, I failed you. This was not your fault, but my own. I failed to listen to the groans of the Holy Spirit, which made me a poor representation of you." He said that he was harassed by idiots with low intelligence and a lack of wisdom, referencing his coworkers and an incident where his dignity was completely taken away beyond repair by my phone getting hacked. A few months back, I had overheard someone talking to someone, and he told me that he had been trying to get rid of me since day one. After I heard that, I lashed out. The associates gave me twisted grins. They mocked me and celebrated my downfall the last day. That's why they suffered the same fate as me. My true intent was never to murder anyone, believe it or not. It was actually one of the most loving people I was actually one of the most loving people in the world, if you would get to know me. I just wanted a wife that was equally yoked as I, and obsessed over the thought, however, I didn't deserve a wife. They laughed at me and said I was like Jeffrey Dahmer. Sorry, everyone, but I did not plan this, I promise. Things just fell into place like I was led by Satan. He allegedly bought a handgun the morning of the shooting. Proof of purchase, including various items in reference to a 9mm handgun, was found in the suspect's home. Prior to the incident, he had no criminal convictions.
Well, I don't think a court cares who you blame.
Yeah, he closed the manifesto with, "My God, forgive me for what I am going to do." Well, crazy. Oh my gosh. A man who fell off a cruise. I would be freaking out if my son was still on this cruise. A man who fell off a cruise ship into the Gulf of Mexico was rescued Thursday night after spending nearly 24 hours in the water. Matt Lipoli, a spokesperson for Carnival Cruises, said the 28-year-old man, 28-year-old man had been at a bar with his sister on the Carnival Valor late Wednesday night and didn't return from a trip to the restroom. The sister alerted the crew to his disappearance the following morning when he didn't return to his stateroom. Wow. Footage from the rescue of the cruise ship. Wow, that's crazy. They tried unsuccessfully to find the man and then contacted the U.S. Coast Guard at about 2:30 p.m. The Coast Guard said it located the man in the water about 20 miles south of Southwest Pass, Louisiana, after the crew of the bulk carrier saw him and relayed his position. Wow. How did he fall in? Let's see. They flew over the position, pulled the man out of the water at about 8:25 p.m. He was taken to the New Orleans Lakefront Airport, transferred to emergency medical services, where he was said to be responsive but exhibiting hypothermic-like symptoms. He was in stable condition at last report. We are beyond grateful that this case ended with a positive outcome. Let's see. It took a total team effort from the Coast Guard, watchstanders, response crews, and our professional maritime partners operating in the Gulf of Mexico to locate the missing individual and get him to safety. If not for the alert crew aboard the motor vessel Credence, this case would have had a much more difficult ending. Lupoli said that the cruise line's care team is aiding the family members of the band who were sailing with him and remained on board as the ship heads for Cozumel, Mexico. We greatly appreciate the efforts. Wow. Well, how did he fall overboard?
There was this couple, okay, I'll just read this little bit. A married American couple who were unintentionally abandoned in the Coral Sea off Australia's northeast coast. Now, this was not too far from where I live, but it was in 1998, and they were on a group scuba diving trip, and their absences were not noted by the boat crew until 2 days later, on January 27th. And the weird thing was, there was only about 18 people on that boat. And because of their American accents, people had talked to them and everything. And when they docked, when they got back from the reef, they put their belongings, because people wear their scuba stuff and then their clothing in their bag, and towels and stuff are left on the boat. So when it docked, they took all their belongings off the boat, and their belongings sat there on the dock. And it's a heavily tourist place, and well, they never found them, to make a long story short. And they were Tom and Eileen Lonergan, and how horrendous. They never found anything of them. What had happened is they'd been out for 1 or 2 dives already, and they wanted to go out for a third, and they said, well, we really don't have time, and they talked them into letting them go. So they went out for that dive, and they just took off without them and left them out in the ocean on the reef. They said most likely reef sharks would have gotten them.
No.
How horrendous.
Ugh.
I don't
But
know.
it was so weird that no one noticed, because it was only there wasn't very many people.
Right. Yeah.
And they do a head count, and they're really strict. It was very, just one of those weird things, horrible.
Crazy, yeah. There's a little South Carolina girl missing after her mother's been found dead.
Oh.
That little girl, 5 years old, missing after South Carolina deputies conducting a welfare check on Thursday found the little girl's mother dead. Orangeburg County deputies said the woman, who has not been named, hadn't been heard from since November 1st. They later learned the woman had a daughter, Aspen Jeter, who was not found at the home. If you have any information on the whereabouts of this child, please let us know. Orangeburg County Sheriff Leroy Ravenel said in a statement, you don't have to give your name, but just give us what you know. The sheriff's office has not said what caused the woman's death. Oh my gosh.
What?
Thanksgiving murder, wife shoots husband dead in the front yard.
Oh my gosh.
South Carolina, again. Woman is behind bars after police say she shot her husband dead on Thanksgiving Day. Police arrested Latoria Anderson Thursday, charged her with murder in connection with the death of her husband, Travion Williams, 31. The shooting reportedly happened in the suspect's front yard off of Kentward Lane in Greenville at around midnight. Police report indicated that the defendant and victim were involved in a domestic spat prior to the shooting. Wow. And they have a 13-year-old girl who vanished in Florida.
Oh gosh.
A developing story. Let's see what happened. Police in Margate, Florida, asking the public for tips in hopes of finding a missing 13-year-old girl. Serenity Anavan was last seen leaving her home on 1105 East River Drive in Margate at about 1:47 a.m. on Friday. Her mother told police she was last seen wearing blue sweatpants and a blue sweatshirt. She has black hair and brown eyes. Anyone with information, call 954-972-7111. Oh, clipping pin. Okay, let's see. Ex breaks in home, shoots former wife and teen boy dead during Thanksgiving dinner.
Oh my gosh.
was going on. Anyone that thinks they had a tough An investigation is underway after a Texas man reportedly opened fire on his ex-wife and a teen boy on Thanksgiving, killing them before turning the gun on himself. The incident happened at a residence in Spring Branch at around 9:17 p.m. off of Baggett Lane. Houston police said they found a man and a woman dead inside a two-story home and another man and a 15-year-old in critical condition. Investigators believe the deceased woman's former husband forced his way into the home from a back door and attacked the victims who were having Thanksgiving dinner with several others. The suspect was identified as the deceased male inside the home. Families were celebrating. They just finished eating dinner. The suspect, who is known to be the ex-husband of the deceased female, came in through the back door and just started firing at people inside the house. There were 4 other people inside the house. As soon as they heard the shooting, they ran to their rooms for safety. The suspect discharged multiple rounds and even reloaded his weapon at the scene. The names of the subject and victims have not been released, and the relationship between the suspect and the teen victim is unclear at this time. Missing 5-year-old autistic boy found dead in a pond on Thanksgiving. That's sad. Spurned man stalks, harasses woman who turned him down 20 years earlier.
20 years ago.
Oh, talk about someone having a
Oh my gosh.
obsession. Yeah.
Yeah, let's hope yours doesn't go that long.
An Arizona man has been indicted on multiple counts of stalking and harassing a woman he attended college with 20 years ago. Patrick Kearney, 40, began his harassment campaign in September of 2019. According to the United States Attorney's Office of the Southern District of Indiana, where the woman lives now. According to prosecutors, Kearney wanted to date the unnamed woman while the two were in college together in the early 2000s, but she declined, and after graduation, she never saw him again. Maybe I'll find out where your wedding is, and I'll make sure to ruin it for you, just like you've ruined people in your life, Kearney is accused of saying. Kearney's repeated and profane messages left as voicemails and sent via snail mail frequently referenced the terrorist attacks of September 11, 2001, telling the woman she should have been in one of those towers that day, above the impact. The messages often included photographs or crude drawings of the World Trade Center towers burning and sometimes praised the hijackers and Al-Qaeda. This is where you should have been on 9/11, you wicked devil. You would have saved the world misery and grief, much misery and grief. God will judge you, and guess where you'll go? Biatch read a typical message sent September of 2019. Many of the messages were monotonously similar to the others, telling the woman she would have spared the world's misery and pain if she died. Kearney also included the woman's college boyfriend at the time in the messages up until 2022, when he learned that she was engaged to a different man from their online wedding registry. While he still referenced the college boyfriend in the messages, they began to include the fiancé, and after their April 2022 marriage, Kearney began sending vile messages to the husband as well. Maybe I'll find out where your wedding is, and I'll make sure to ruin it for you, just like you ruined people in your life. He is also accused of sending the couple roach bait at least twice and urging them to eat it. The U.S. Attorney's Office said that Kearney placed 404 phone calls to the victims' cell phones between October 2019 and September 2022, leaving 155 voicemails. Kearney was arrested in October and appeared in court in Arizona before being transported to Indiana. He made his first appearance in court in Indiana on November 17th and was remanded to the custody of U.S. Marshals a week later. Kearney is a registered sex offender who was convicted on charges of CP in Illinois. If convicted, he faces a maximum penalty of 5 years in prison for each count on the indictment, 2 counts of stalking, 1 count of transmitting threats, up to 2 years each on the remaining 6 counts of harassing telephone calls. The punishment will also include $250,000 fine and up to 3 years supervised release at the end of any prison term. Wow. Crazy. Crazy. But I think I'm going to end this live stream. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Everybody have a good night. Love you. God bless. Prayers for all. We'll see you tomorrow. Bye-bye. Bye. Okay, now let's see. Let's end this.